MAQ Group International Investment Platform. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about something that can truly transform your investment game, real estate, and specifically, how MAQ Group is making it easier than ever before. Now, investing in real estate can be intimidating. There are so many questions: where to buy, when to sell, how to manage properties. It can be overwhelming, but that's where MAQ Group comes in. Imagine having a team of experts dedicated to your unique aspirations. At MAQ Group, that's exactly what you get. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in $1 million business or small, we've got you covered. So let's break it down. First up, buying. Finding that perfect property can be like finding a needle in a haystack. But with MAQ Group, you have access to exclusive listings and insider knowledge that takes the guesswork out of the equation. Our team will find the perfect property that aligns with your investment goals, be it a luxury home or a commercial estate. Next, selling. Selling a property can be just as tricky. Pricing it right, marketing it effectively, and finding the right buyer, it's a lot. MAQ Group uses cutting-edge technology and market strategies to ensure your property not only sells quickly, but also fetches the best price. We handle everything from staging to negotiations, making the entire process stress-free for you. And finally, property management. Managing a property, especially multiple ones, can be a headache. But with MAQ Group's comprehensive management services, you can sit back and relax. Our team handles everything, from maintenance and tenant relations to financial reporting and compliance. It's like having a personal assistant for your property. So why choose MAQ Group? Because we're not just about transactions, we're about relationships. Our personalized services are tailored to meet your unique needs and aspirations. We're committed to turning your real estate vision into a reality. Don't just take my word for it, experience the MAQ Group difference yourself. Ready to make your next big investment move? Reach out to us today and let's make your real estate dreams come true. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share. It helps us out a lot and lets others discover how MAQ Group can simplify their real estate journey too. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy investing. Visit us on www.macgroup.com.
Celebrating a cricket visionary, Mohammad Ahmad Qureshi, MAQ.
T20 Cricket Format. Credited with introducing the T20 Cricket format internationally. Broward County Cricket Stadium. MAQ relentless dedication brought Broward County Stadium to life, establishing it as a premier hub for cricket in the USA. US Open Cricket Tournament. Launched in 2009, this tournament has been pivotal in popularizing cricket in the US. Mohammad Ahmad Qureshi, a legacy beyond boundaries.
T20 tournament coin, call it a coin or what would we call that? Medallion. Yeah. So thank you for your efforts. On the back side of it, it says, thank you for your service. And to Broward County, we can't say enough for that. So thank you very much. So do a quick picture.
If you want luxury but desire smart investments, then let MAQ Group guide your property journey. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing in property, MAQ Group has you covered. Worldwide, we offer a range of services tailored just for you. Looking for your next home, business, or want to investment? Our residential and commercial investment, we ensure you find the perfect profitable business or property. Our off-plan properties and expert market analysis promise lucrative opportunities. And for property owners, our management services handle everything so you don't have to. With MAQ Group, you're not just getting a service, you're gaining a partner dedicated to your success. Trust, transparency, and a seamless experience from start to finish. Ready to begin your property journey? Visit us at www.macgroup.com and let's make your real estate dreams a reality.
Attention cricket lovers. Your dream stadium is closer than you think. Welcome to MAQ Cricket Stadium in Delray Beach, Florida. Spread over a stunning 25 acres, it's the perfect place to bring your family and friends for a game of cricket or practice at our 3 top-notch nets. Want to learn cricket? We've got qualified coaches ready to help you master the game. And no worries about parking. We've got plenty of space. Hungry after the match? Grab some delicious halal food from our on-site food trucks. Got kids? They'll love our beautiful play area. Need a moment of peace? Visit our prayer room. MAQ Cricket Stadium is available for rent. Just give us a call at 561-441-0521. Make MAQ Stadium your go-to cricket spot. See you on the pitch.
MAQ Group International Investment Platform. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about something that can truly transform your investment game, real estate, and specifically, how MAQ Group is making it easier than ever before. Now, investing in real estate can be intimidating. There are so many questions: where to buy, when to sell, how to manage properties. It can be overwhelming, but that's where MAQ Group comes in. Imagine having a team of experts dedicated to your unique aspirations. At MAQ Group, that's exactly what you get. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in $1 million business or small, we've got you covered. So let's break it down. First up, buying. Finding that perfect property can be like finding a needle in a haystack. But with MAQ Group, you have access to exclusive listings and insider knowledge that takes the guesswork out of the equation. Our team will find the perfect property that aligns with your investment goals, be it a luxury home or a commercial estate. Next, selling. Selling a property
Oh, there's ones here. Dallas winning the toss, decided they're going to field first. This one goes down to the deep mid wicket, that is longest side of the boundary. The ambles through for 2, so they're off the mark, up and running, 2 for no loss. Outside the off, some place to cover point, no one. Back along the track. Bowler fields to his own bowling. Bang outside the off stump, beats the extra cover up in the circle, and away she goes for a boundary. First boundary of this inning, New Yorkers sent into bat.
Income pacer here from the southern end. Pitched up, pushed in the cover, no run. So here we go in this another encounter between the New York Yorkers. Well, already in the semifinals, along with the LA Lions and, as we saw earlier, DC Eagles. So what can the Smashers do here? Dropped. Single. So you're watching the USA Open 16th edition here on MAQ TV. A part of the MAQ group of companies, presenters of USA Open for the past 16 stagings. A new look tournament format this year featuring 5 franchises, invited players instead of the usual invited teams in terms of participation. And the players invited have been on parade, have been displaying some top-notch quality cricket. No more evidence by the century we saw earlier in the first game. So, this tournament, arguably the most popular and most well-known here in the USA. Comes in, bowls, pitched up in the block hole. Throw it up. Is that a bowl and cart? Yes, it is. Wow. The bowler made it look so easy. And the batter, for some strange reason, stood around. But in the end, everyone knew that that was the first wicket to fall. The New York Yorkers losing their first here to the Smashers. And what do we have on our hands here? Second in the table coming into this contest with 2 wins and a loss, the New York Yorkers, behind the red-hot LA Lions, who had won all 4 of their preliminary round games with a 4-0 record. And it's an opportunity for the Yorkers here to get some form going into the semifinals tomorrow here at the Broward County Stadium. Doubleheader, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. The 4 best teams of the 5 will be battling for a spot in the final on Saturday at 10 a.m. also here, to be followed by the presentation ceremony and the honors awards. So it's an exciting action that is taking place. We're in day number 5 of 7 of the tournament. It had a break yesterday with beach cricket and the beach party being held in Fort Lauderdale. A number of players and some fans turned out for that. They had some fun. A beach cricket playing with the tennis ball on the sands. A few balls went in the waters, etc. But it was good fun in the end. Well, here we are, action. Yorkers, New York Yorkers having lost their first wicket in trying to set a solid total here. Wherever you're watching the tournament, you downloaded the MAQ app and from the App Store, the Google Play Store, whether you're on the map website online. Bowler comes in, bowls into the pads, work down behind square, diving over it, and indeed it goes for 4. Bowler all smiles, but I'm sure deep down he would have preferred the fielder to do a better job. Not the greatest of fielding effort there on the part of the Smashers. So to wait our graphics to come, we apologize for the small technical difficulties to our viewers who are encountering right now. Our graphics and stats are being sorted, and in due time you will be able to also follow there. But in the meantime, let us see what's happening on the pitch. A loud appeal, that one angle down leg, playing across, it was the batter, and the umpire felt that that too ball was doing too much, and in the end giving a not out decision. Bowl this time, appealed and given. That seemed to have been plumbed. Hitting him on the full. Not much out of the crease, playing around the delivery. And that looked like an LBW all day and all night. And so it was, hitting middle, halfway up. Indeed, that's the reward you get for bowling stump to stump. And they have gotten their second wicket here, the Smashers, playing against the New York Yorkers. The Smashers still hoping that they can get some points here qualify for the knockout stages starting tomorrow. They would want to win, and together as a team, they're cockahoo, I would call it, in this effort. Well, from the other end is the fast bowler here. Medium works brought into the attack. Short, there for the hit, there for the pull, but missing out. As we again apologize for the inconvenience to our viewers wherever you're watching. Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick on cable, and across the various mobile platforms and TV platforms that exist. The MAQ TV Championship US sponsored US Open Cricket. Track down, stopped by the fielder. As we await so we actually just stick around with us for a minute as we iron out some technical glitches here as it relates to our scoring and our graphics team, and we'll be back with you very shortly with audio commentary.
So the third over is being bowled here by the opening bowler, Honey Gori. And he's gone for 10. No wickets so far for him. 2 wickets coming from the southern end. Manjador, he has 1 for 1. What is a full toss? And he's whacked it square of the wicket on the offside and gone for 4. And again, it's not below the waist. As you can see, the square leg umpire is making way to his position behind the sticks. I guess the batter was asking a question whether it was over the waist, which would have made it an illegal delivery. But all is well. At the end of the third over, it's 19 for 2. We have Spooked Singh. He is on 8 from 7. Just struck that lovely boundary. A loose one outside the off stump. And we have Majamdor. He is on 1 from 1. It's Honigori, none for 14 from his 2. So Dallas winning the toss and decided to field first. They inserted the New York Yorkers, and so far the New York Yorkers has made heavy weather. 3 overs for 19. 19 doesn't look too bad, but the 2 wickets. Oh, this one is wide of the mark. Batsman decides to leave it alone, and the mark there being the sticks, but it was within that blue line that belongs to the umpire. But the batsman is shouldering arms, having a look. He thought the saying 2020 there's no tomorrow, but at least clear indication there from the batter that there is a tomorrow. I can wait. So Bangalore Pala pulls this one on off stump. He's stroking it nicely for the single. Knocked down there. Cover point. 1-1. 20 for 2. We're into over number 4. And for the newcomers, 6 overs makes the power play, where no more than 2 fielders can be outside of the 30-yard circle. It is a 20-20 over encounter. Again, we welcome all viewers to the MAQ TV. MAQ TV has cricket 24/7. Want to hail Mr. Vinod Manchand over there in TNT, land of the hummingbird. And as they say, Trinidad gift to the world is the steel pan. Comes around the sticks and the ball is banging this one to mid-off. Ebanks gets in the way, look like a spring chicken there, preventing anyone. Once he would have gone past him without his getting any fingers in it. That had 4 written all over it. He was overpitched and the batsman was really getting into it. But mid-off is straight. Comes in and balls over the wicket. He's banging this one in the offside, getting good runs here now. It's gonna go past the extra cover. So signs of aggression here. Let's have a look. He stands and he delivers. Gets it over the infield. And Ebanks can only do the chasing to retrieve beyond the boundary ropes. 24 for 2. So Spokes has hit some 2 boundaries, and he seems to be the aggressor. He is doing the heavy lifting at this time with Manjamdor just facing just the 3 deliveries for 2 runs. Let's see the comeback delivery as he goes in, bowls around the sticks, and he's angling this one into the short third man there, and can't score. That one was coming in with the angle from outside the off stump. So Bangalore Pala decides to go around the sticks to the left armour, and he's coming in with the angle. He was struck for 4 the previous delivery, so a good comeback delivery for him. This time he's going over the mid-on, going 1 bounce 4. So signs of aggression here in over number 4. 28 it is for the loss of 2 wickets as that over comes to an end. So Singh goes on to Sweet 16.
Heading into the 5th over, this power play. What do the Smashers have up their sleeves? Here comes Gory. This time, going outside the off stump is Majindor, trying to work that into the leg side, trying to push the ball off his line. Not succeeding, no run in the end. Still 28 for 2. New York Yorkers already through to the semifinals. Smashers, however, aren't. Here comes Gory. Outside off, swinging in. Pushed into the cover region. Should have been a simple single. Now it turns out to be 2. The keeper's asking what's happening. Bowler staring at the fielder.
Poor feeling. He's like a full bag that can't bend. He just was swooping in on that one, and he just allowed it to go beneath his grasp. Give away an extra run. 30 it is now for some 2 wickets.
Alright, Gory. He comes in, the ball's outside off, tucking up the batsman there. On the up, forced to play a solid defensive shot. Good line, good length.
Yeah, that's one. He took his time, no pace on. The batsman covers up nicely, smartly for Corey to field to his own bowling. So a precious dot goes into the scorer's book, much to the delight of Dallas.
Leaving that one over cover. 1-2 bounces into the boundary. Excellent shot there in the parts of Majindor, one of the more informed batters in this tournament. Wide and pitched up and in the zone to just be lifted, and so did he.
Yeah, he's great driving there. Once we would have gotten it over point, it's always going to be a good looking shot. He got just reward. He aimed for the boundary and he got it. We're still within the power play, where no more than 2 fielders can be outside of the circle. So once you have the lift to get over the 30-yard circle, and the 2 men who are stationed outside of the 30-yard circle, they are at backward square leg and wide long on. So he was in business. 34 it is for 2.
Indeed. Rubbing away, Gory. Maybe suggesting there's some moist out there in the outfield and gripping at the ball. He comes in now, this time with more on the stumps, played forward, the thought of a single, yes, no, the feeler at mid-off coming in quickly, and no run in the end.
Yeah, wise decision. They would have been flirting with danger because he stroked it nicely to mid-off. It was eluding the bowler, but mid-off was placed there just for that. Like we said, we have all 7 men inside the circle. You have to go up and over like he's doing here now again. Up and over and down to the boundary for 4.
Yes, indeed. A wonderful shot there. Asked for it, I would want to say. Pitched up, swinging in, and it's really just a medium pace dream for a batsman.
Yes, Gory taking pace off, trying to roll the fingers over, but it was over pitch outside the off stump. And again, once you get it over the infield with some sort of venom, you're going to get just reward. We had some heavy rains yesterday, but this field dries fast, and it's not showing any effects of any rain or any dampness or anything. Once you would have passed the infield, it rolls downhill. 4 runs.
38 for 2 at the end of the fifth.
So umpire Charlie awaits the bowler. He's been at it since the US Open would have started. Charlie participated in the Legends tournament, bowling his leg spinners. He batted at the top of the order in the first match, and after that, he found himself batting 8, 9, and 10. So with number 17 sporting on the back of this bowler. Four more.
Yes, decent shot on the part there. Off the batter, as you see in the replay. It's short, a little bit wide, and dragged. Almost hitting his non-striking partner.
Yes, indeed. His batting partner was in a spot of bother, and he had to small up himself
Indeed.
to get out the way.
Yeah, such
40
is the game.
Yes, 42 for 2. In the meantime, Singh is singing. He's gone on to 20. I guess he's the lead singer here because Manjamdor is keeping company. He's on 12. He has a dozen to his name from 9. So VJ bowling right arm round the sticks this time. He dropped it, the big glove. He was fishing on dry land outside the off stump, and whoa, the wicket keeper. He batted beautifully yesterday when he came in at number 9. That's your man of business there. He's done in the gloves today. Remember I told you he's a wicket keeper as well. But in that game, Lesman was the wicket keeper, and he was pace off. He was poking at it, and was going away from him just a little. Got his glove to it.
He was a bit too high. He came up a bit too early. So even that bottom edge was never in a position. He should stay down a bit more.
So after that 4 chance, let's see this delivery outside the off stump. He's covering up nicely and off quickly for a quick single.
Yeah, good run in there. But yeah, when the Smashers chase, we look forward to seeing Rowe batting outside off and inside edge.
Yeah, those are hard to take sometimes.
Hard to take.
It just took it away from him.
It's hard to call it a catch, but it has to be called.
Yes, because it went straight into him, hitting his leg. So,
but you'd have to have Superman reflexes to catch that one, or hope it hit something and balloon in the air.
Yeah, he would have picked up a big fish there, Singh, because Singh is going hard at these deliveries. He's raced up to 21 from 14. Well, we have seen the first century of this tournament.
And what a century it was.
Yes, indeed.
Flawless 100, shot filled. Very entertaining.
Batsman, down the leg side, and he's going to be getting runs here. He's going to be 4 runs. Let's see. Leg buys. It doesn't matter how they come. The team benefits from this. Shuffling across, and it comes off his pad, and there she goes. Finally, fielder up in the circle. Gave chase, but the ball wins the race.
Yeah, moving around in the crease a lot is Majender. He's making every effort to push the bowler off his line. Coming inside just about mid and off there, and forcing the bowler to push it towards the stump, pushing it too much, going past leg, and hitting the pad on its way for 4.
Yes, 47 for 2. They worked their way up to 47. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. We're into over number 6. Oh, this one is a good Yorker, and batsman digs it out and scampers through for a good single. So 48 for 2. The sun is down in all its glory. This is match number 2 for the day, and then the last of the preliminaries. Get into the semi-finals tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Of what have been so far, a spectacular tournament with high scoring for the most part, action pack, good bowling as well.
Oh, this one is hoisting this one, going towards the deep mid wicket, and away goes over the rope and over the head of the fielder for a maximum.
Excellent shot there by Singh, rocking back and seeing that shot delivery and hoisting it over the deep mid wicket region.
Yes, let's have a look. And here it is, Singh being the lead singer, just whacking this one over deep mid wicket, and the 50 comes up with that stroke. 54 it is, 4-2. So the power play has yielded some 54 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. So now we're going to spread this field. As you can see now, 3 men on the offside within the 30-yard circle. Fine leg up in the circle. So they're giving away that single, sometimes 2, between deep mid-wicket, long on, deep backward square leg. More often than not, the double comes forward of the square leg umpire. They can just pat it for the 2, but they have to be quick. So we're seeing spin for the first time, pulling round the sticks, and starts with a dot. That's his Shaw.
Yes, and little lanky young man.
Yes.
It appears.
Yes.
Good test for him.
Well, he decides to bowl around the wicket, left armer, and bowled into the legs, and he's trying to sweep this one around the corner. It's a wide, as Rowe got in the way. Beautifully done. Would have passed him. I would have think that New Yorkers would have been in business with extras. Again, we saw Rowe batting yesterday, coming in at number 9. Looks the part, looks really well. This time he's hitting this one in the air, over long off, and it has gone for 6.
Good shot there. Inside out down the ground. That is what you would want from your top order batter. Majundar, one of the more informed players of the tournament, getting under that one from the left arm spinner and looking quite good so far.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he was over pitch. You still have to hit him, no matter how loopy they look. And the hit, that was well hit, way beyond the boundary ropes. Let's see the comeback delivery. It comes in now, bowls. This time he's turning it into the onside. They're ambling through for the single. Wide long on comes in. Prevents 2. So single. We'll have a look at this. Beautifully done. Head down. Look at the ball from the last moment, and just got into it and really hoiked it over the wide long off fielder for US Open maximum.
Yeah, technically correct. Those are some of the shots you show the youngsters in the
Yeah, I'm sure that's one's going to make the highlights. Showed how it can be done. Looked at the ball to the very last moment. Comes in now, still around the sticks for the left-hander. He's tugging this one out from outside off into the onside. Wide long on gets in the way. Sends a good throw in. One more. They've gone to the 60s now. 63 it is. So some 9 runs coming from this over, and still Still have 2 deliveries left. Samanjamdor is on strike, doing his little jiggy jig there outside the off stump. Good bowling. He's putting that right leg, pretending he's going down the leg side, and the bowler is not falling for his antics. He's concentrating on bowling straight, probably taking the instructions from the wicket keeper, like a catcher in baseball, behind, calling the plays. So the keeper goes down now. Outside the off stump, he's driving. Wide of long on, long off, I beg your pardon. That's a good bit of feeling again. They thought 2 was in the making. They had to settle for 1.
Better, because that one was rather close. As we come to the end of the 7th over, 64 for 2 is the score. New York Yorkers against Dallas Smashers. The final game of the preliminary round. And both teams are hoping it goes in their favor.
Again, good afternoon and welcome all MAQ TV viewers. And I did take this opportunity to say hello to my lovely wife over there in Atlanta, Mrs. Barbara Henry. Called to say that she's listening to some of this coverage. So invite some of your friends to tune in to MAQ TV. As a matter of fact, forward the link. Everybody looks at MAQ TV 24/7. Batsman covering up nicely. Proper cricket stroke as he ambles through for the single. 65 it is for 2. This tournament is in its 16th edition, and I'm proud to say that I've been here from ball 1. Every single one of them. Lenny Archibald, my good friend over there in New York, he's next to follow. He has done some 14 of them. He just missed this one by a whisker this year. He was all set to be here, but circumstances beyond his control. He's not here. This time the batsman is opened up his arms and under edging it back to the bowler. Beach cricket out, bump ball, as they had yesterday on the beach, Lauderdale by the sea. Anyway, he comes in, bowls around the sticks, and he's playing with soft hands again and running through for that single. Bowler threatens to hit a run out there, but no one was backing up except for Ebanks way down here on the boundary, so there would have been overthrows unless they peg those sticks and the ball stays.
Yes, indeed. But as we continue to explain to our viewers the context of this contest.
Outside the off stump, up and over, and this one is going to go down square of the wicket on the offside for yet another boundary. That's a good looking shot.
Yes, top quality stuff. Leading back there and just slashing it over the cover region. Full flow of the bat there.
Yes, full flow of the bat. Runs in the making. And well, I think I should update the Pakistani South Africa match, because South Africa was in a spot of bother. So Pakistan has won the match by some 81 runs, and sure that the Pakistanis around park is going to like that. This one, the batsman is covering up but can't beat points this time. He would have scored a boundary in that region when he hit it up and over. This time he's playing it along the turf but can't score. 70 it is, the race to 70. Remember the power play. First 6 overs yielded some 54 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. So good partnership between these two. Outside the off stump, he was trying to get a good willow on it, and oh my word, that was close. The wicketkeeper did not collect cleanly. it would have been interesting.
You know, at the end of it all, it brings the end of the 8 over 71 for 2 on New York Yorkers, who have already qualified for the semifinals, as we have mentioned. They're trying to set a decent total for the Dallas Smashers, who are seeking to make the Final Four. In this, the final game of the preliminary round. And, they're at the bottom of the table, Smashers, so they'll need to win this and win this convincingly. We'll be back.
So we're back to live cricket here at the Broward Central Park Stadium. This time the batsman covers up nicely, plays it into the offside. There's a vacant mid-off, vacant extra cover. But we have coverage in the deep. We have a cover sweeper and we have the wide long off. But can't prevent one. So the score goes up to 72 for 2. These two batters are in the 20s. They're keeping close to each other. We have Manjardor is on 28 and Singh is on 29. Outside the off stump, playing it back along the turf, just to the right of the bowler. He knocked it down, can't score.
Good ball in there on the part of Shah, the young off spinner, not afraid to flight and bringing the batters on their front foot.
Well, this left armer.
Yeah.
So that's when he's angling into the batsman coming in from outside the leg stump. He's flirting with the breeze. He's coming across the batter.
So funny enough, you always see these left arm finger spinners. Where are the leg spinners these days?
But that's the hardest part of bowling. Oh, he's pulling this one in the air and beyond the boundary ropes for yet another US Open maximum. He pulled out the boom and he was sweeping and he swept well.
Indeed. There was it up there and going down on one knee and looking much like the top order batsman that he is, Singh. Top shot. He goes on to 35.
Yes, he was outside the off stump, but he was over pitch. He picked his spot. There's a man down there, so he was in no worry as far as he's concerned. Once he got a good hold of it, oh, he's caught behind, outside the off stump, trying to guide it past the wicketkeeper. And here is the big glove. Whoa! Done in the gloves, made no mistake.
Yes, fortune favors the bowler here, flighting it up once more. And as we can see in the replay here, it gives the keeper little to no problem. Thin edge into the glove and celebration right away. And the umpire duly obliged. Going back to the pavilion is saying after looking good for 35, it's now the New York Yorkers 78 for 3. 1 over remain here in the 9th over.
That's a bowler's delight. You just whacked me out of the park for a huge 6. And I came back with the comeback delivery. And I send you to the hut.
Indeed. Who laughs last best.
There it is. So while Singh is singing, the bowler is laughing. So Singh sang his way to 35 runs. 35 good looking runs, I dare say. He looked the part while he was there. But wicket number 3 goes with the score on 70.
We're outlining here, coming into today's final day of the preliminary round, the New York Yorkers, they had 2 wins and a loss in their 3 games. They stood second in the table behind the leaders and for early qualifiers, the LA Lions. They were 4 wins from 4 matches. And not to mention as well, this New York Yorkers has a Caribbean flair to it. We have Lyndall Simmons, who's the captain, and from Trinidad we have also the left leg spinner Imran Khan and the off spinner John Ross Chagesa. So those are quality first-class players who we have not seen yet. They are allowing their other members of the team to get form, knowing that the semi-final is important and the potential final. So this New York Yorkers team as well as the LA Lions have demonstrated that they are favourites for the title of the 5 teams.
Yes, indeed. Well, the new batter is Verma. Sumit Verma. He's here taking his first strike. Another left-hander replaces another. So that's the end of the over, and Shah is a happy man. He's bowled his over, a successful over in that. He's taken 1 for 17. And I was about to finish the scorecard here. Klassen was very unlucky. He got out for 97 in the run chase here for Pakistan. And lots of cricket is going on. We're going to have the Boxing Day test match between India and Australia. And they're 1-1, so someone's going to pull away. It's unfortunate that India would have had to win Australia 4 matches to none to qualify for the World Test Championship.
Have you ever dreamed of maybe going to Australia to watch a Boxing Day test?
I always think of it because I like Pakistan, but officially Australia is my second team. I like the way Australia, how they play cricket. I like it, but when Pakistan is playing, I always back them. I just think that, this is a lovely shot outside the off stump, but you're just going to get the one because the point fielder is in the deep. Just one, but it was a good looking square driven stroke.
Yes, indeed. Inside out, as the case may be.
Yes.
He's looking fairly good as Majamdor. As we mentioned, he's atop the leaderboard, maybe in the top 3 run scorers of the tournament so far. Doing well for the New York Yorkers, helping them to set 2 good totals up front.
Yeah, well, I like the theme of this year's tournament. The youngsters are on show, and hopefully the scouts are out looking, and someone can follow in the... Oh! Is that a miss-stumping? I think it is. He pulled the batter out. Oh, if you can only have a look at that.
It is a miss.
It's a miss-stumping, yes. Let's have a look. Pulls out, yes. Yes, a miss-stumping. This one is down the leg side for wide, so he's not having any confidence in the wicket keeper, maybe.
Yeah, the otherwise competent looking row. But again, as I told you earlier, he's not staying down long enough. As a tall fellow.
Oh, he's stroking this one nicely, but beautifully knocked down there in the extra cover. That's good cricket all around. It was up for the driven. It was sweetly driven. Sweet.
Yeah, Verma looking good on the front foot there.
This time he's driving into the onside. He's pushing it really in a Charlie Davis manner of 1960s. Charlie Davis out of Trinidad and Tobago. The brother of Brian Davis. And Charlie Davis used to have that nice push drive when he played for the West Indies, donned the maroon cap.
Aging yourself here, but okay.
It's okay. I've been around. 81 it is for the loss of some 3 wickets. Outside the off stump, he's slapping this one into the offside. There's work to be done in the deep. And he really is the throw in to the extra cover fielder. Just the one. Take total on to 82 for 3. I like the look of these 2 batters.
Yes, indeed. Look quite settled, as I say.
Competent.
First class player doesn't need to come.
Here he is going aerial in the air and away from the fielder. 1 bounce 4 into the offside. That's another good looking shot. It was always away from the wide long off, and he got the just reward.
Up and over the cover. Little bit over pitched and given the room, and made full use of the opportunity, did Verma.
Yeah, he knew it was 4 from the time he left the bat. He didn't even attempt to run the single. Even though a fielder was after it, he knew he would have picked his spot. Pretty much inside out, and he got a good hold of it. So, having given a life, he have the license to thrill.
Indeed.
Yes, miss-stumping. Here it is. Let's have a look. Good use of the feet. That was the miss-stumping.
Yeah, he lost it somehow, bro. He didn't see it coming through. Hit him in the chest.
Yes. But that was good antics by the batter because he unsighted the keeper. if you would really look at it, you can see he put all his body in front of the ball and everything. That by the time the ball got to the keeper, he was bamboozled.
Oh my.
Yes. Yeah, that's good antics there.
So this is what, the over?
Yes. That's the end of 10. Oh, this one is outside the off stump. He's going on one knee and he's going one bounce four. Square driven. Again, I said I like the look of these two batters. When they hit, they stay hit. And this was meat and drink outside the off stump. Let's have a look. Wide of the mark, and he knew it was four from the time he left the bat. Square driven. Welcome back, Eiderman.
Yes, thank you so much, Ivor. Wonderful batting. This is from Majmudar. I guess this is the best of him in this tournament. He has done some runs, much contributed into his side, but today he looks so elegant from the start.
Okay, well, we're on to 90 now for the loss of 3 wickets. The power play yielded some 54 runs, and since that, they really make hay while the sun shines. This one is edging outside the off stump. There is a... Oh, I think the fielder should have attacked the ball there because the batter was struggling. He was on the back foot playing, and it was hard to get out of the blocks.
Yes, absolutely. He is coming from the edge of the ring. You know that you only get edges in the third man area, so you should be attacking into the field. There was no run there.
Yes, I would agree with you wholeheartedly. But this brings the southpaw, Verma. He has just entered the arena. You've seen the back of Singh. He has gone for 35. He made 35 good-looking runs, I dare say. But now Verma is on strike now. This time he's covering up. And he's working this ball for a single into the offside, splitting extra cover and the bowler. Oh my word, the fielder overran it, but the batters already settled for one.
Yeah, they didn't seem like he would miss this easy one.
Right, but the coaching manuals would tell you, run that first one fast, keep an eye on the ball. That would have been an easy double.
Yes, absolutely. Siddhant Shah is bowling according to his field so far.
Yes.
For some runs, but those were some good looking shots from Majumdar.
Yes, indeed. Well, I'm going to make an excuse, which is a legitimate one for German, my fellow commentator. Oh, this one is in the air, in the slot, and what a shot! It's gone wide over, long off, and it's gone all the way. Half a dozen, please.
Yes, of course. As we said, Siddhant was bowling according to his field. This time he overpitched to a set batter and who is well set to extend his arm for a maximum here.
Yes, indeed. That's a good-looking shot. He picked his spot. He knew it was 6 from the time he left the bat. I can say, oh, glorious. So the young kid, what is 16 years of age?
I haven't asked it, but he looks like...
This time he's playing to point. Can beat point on the circle. Didn't feel cleanly, but batters were not taking any chances. The ball was right within his grasp.
Yeah, he was the captain, Rajesh Sharma. He must be thinking about the bowling changes here. Siddhant is moving towards the end of his over.
And we haven't seen Sharma yet with his off spinners. This time he's playing with soft hands. It's going to be the easy single this time. So good, proper cricket. When it's there to be hit, they hit, and when you're bowling the good deliveries, they just play for the singler. 99 it is at the end of over number 11.
Finally, we can see the captain Rajesh Sharma holding a ball in his hand. His team needs him really here, Dallas Smashers. Although they have done well by bringing down this run rate after the third wicket.
Do you think he have an earpiece in his ear? He heard you call for him. He hasn't bowled as yet, and all of a sudden he's following your lead, your command, your instructions, your directive. Which one? He's following something.
Yeah, it's a coincidence, I would say.
Oh, coincidence. Oh, man, I thought he was listening to you, man. We always listen to the ladies. And again, I'm going to commend you for your debut in the box on this, the 16th edition of the US Open. And I dare say, much improved. And the viewers, I surely can appreciate it. You were on debut. I myself, even though I've been here for some 16 years, I've made my bubbles because I'm not in the presence of the great one, Mr. Lenny Archibald, to keep me in check.
Thank you for your kind words for me.
Batsman is playing this one around the corner. They're running the first one quickly. Are they going to be taking on the arm? Yes, no, yes, no. Why is this sent back in the end? I would think yes.
Yes, good call from Sumit Verma. Majumdar would have been in trouble because it was a very good throw.
Yes.
So coming back to your experience of 16 years in the commentary box, surely a pleasure for me to learn from you. Yes, I am a cricketer myself, but obviously my debut in the commentary and there's a lot to learn and you have been helping me out. Really grateful.
My pleasure. My pleasure. And that's why I can say I know where you started and where you are at present, and I know you can only get better. If you keep at it, keep going, keep going. You know, commentary is painting a picture, and even though it's on TV, sometimes it's lull and dull, so you have to pull something so the listeners can say, I'm not going to change this station because I don't know what's coming. Something exciting coming. Outside the off stump, Sharma, a quicker one, but can beat a point. So Sharma came in for some sticks yesterday's match from the top end, but this time he's holding the reins early in the innings. So Verma is going aerial in the air. There's a man down there, but it's going to fall well short of him. And in the meantime, they're going to get a comfortable brace. Two more to the total.
It was right in the pocket there for 2 runs. Hanigori did his best to run towards his right and throw it back towards Rajesh Sharma. So I would say that this batter, Majumdar, he is getting better in each match. And
yes.
It's so glorious to see him bat. He is batting beautifully there.
Yes, indeed. He is into the 40s now. He's on 43. We saw a beautiful century the previous match. So, ooh! Is there another stumping chance?
It looked like he wanted to run before connecting the ball with the bat.
Oh, it's no, it's a bye, yes. But would it be a stumping chance? Did he leave home? Let's see. Let's have a look. He's coming down. He's coming down. Yes, again. Mr. Rowe with the big glove. That's his second stumping chance. And a drop catch. Well, the drop catch was hard. He was on the edge into his pad. But his 2 stumping chances should have been taken. He's better than that. I know. Rowe, you're good in front of the stumps, but you're called to do duties behind the sticks. Oh, this time he's hitting this one in the air down to deep backward square leg. There's one here for him. It's going to be 4 more.
Yes, good shot after a missed chance there. It wasn't a bad delivery. It was picked very well actually, and the square leg fielder was better straighter. We saw the break in the previous ball. If there's a break, you surely have to come a bit finer from this side.
Yes, so now the fielder is down in the deep. He's gone backward of square for that sweep shot, and again, well, he's pushing him still further around. So I guess for that looping sweep shot.
Yes, this is the awareness that the fielder should know. Oh.
Turning it into the onside for a single, a relaxing single. Mid-wicket comes off the boundary. They're going to be overthrows.
Yes, it was a bullet throw from Siddhant Shah. He's unhappy with himself, but he did nothing wrong.
Yeah, the ball hit the sticks and the ricochet. But cricket is so funny. He should have been that one to throw the ball from the deep and you hit the sticks. You should have been dead. Because you did what you're supposed to do. Hit the sticks, it ricochet, and cause an overthrow.
Yeah.
But that's
irony it is. Ended up giving a run.
Yes, indeed. Well, 108 for the loss of 3 wickets, which indeed is the latest score here at the Broward County Stadium.
The mystery spinner Abdullah. He's coming into bowl. I saw him bowl and he was doing well. He is from Karachi, my city.
Oh, okay.
But he surely needs to work hard on his field.
And his fielding.
Hard.
His
yes,
ground fielding is poor. What about his batting?
I haven't seen that.
Haven't seen that. But his bowling, you're impressed.
Yeah, he bowls really well. But he cannot be a playing 11 member unless he improves his fielding.
Okay, you're a hard taskmaster. Well, he comes in now with that funny looking action, bowling like right with his right arm touching the air, and not much of a run. So let's see here again. 1, 2, and flights this one. He's driving, and he's driving well. He's going to get 4 for this as he picks the gap. He was to the left of the extra cover, to the right of the man in the long off boundary, and there he goes. Over pitch, outside the off stump. Let's have a look.
Yes, it was kind of full toss, and he executed it very well in the gap for 4 runs. Not so good from Abdullah. He started off with the full pitch delivery. It was in the stumps, remained safe. So anything wider would surely get you runs.
Well, Roy is blaming himself. He had 2 chances to stump Verma. He's using his feet, so the chance is that if you can beat him. He's driving this one in the air, but there's coverage down there, the wide long off position. The ambles through for the single.
Yes, good cricket. This is from Sumit Verma and Majumdar. They are building this partnership very well. They're not taking any risk here. They understand the importance of this match, even though they are comfortable in the semi-finals. But again, a winning momentum would really surely give them a boost here.
Yes, you want to keep winning. Keep winning. Well, 48, he's just 2 runs away from a 50. Would be a well-played 50. Majumdar, so all eyes will be on him. He's the right-hander. He's covering up, and it's going to get a comfortable single. Takes him to 49. He was not in a hurry to get the 50. Good delivery. He decides, I'm going to play a good looking cricket stroke.
Yes, he was giving respect to a good balls, and again rotating the strike very well. So it's not like he's playing dot balls there. So his rotation of strike is extremely good here, playing with the soft hands.
Yes. Well, Verma is on the back foot, punching into the offside. There's work for long off. He prevents 2 as he got in quickly.
Yes, they have to be on their toes, these Dallas Smashers, because the equation for them is very hard. They must chase down the target in 10 overs or win this match by 80 runs if they want to qualify for the semi-finals.
Oh.
The Dallas Smashers.
Oh, yes. And then they will be pushing out whom if they qualify. And that's not the Lions. The Lions will win. That's his 50. As he gently pushes this one into the offside. He raises the bat now. 50 for the young man.
Yes, Majumdar has done incredible job for his team. He always contributed towards these matches, and this is the first time that he got 50 for himself and took the total of New Yorkers to 116 in 13 overs.
You want to get a chance to lead?
Rajesh Sharma is back on from South End. Majumdar is a set batter out there. They surely need this wicket to stop the flow of runs here. Played it with the soft hand, wanted to take a single here, but no chance there as the fielder was really quick.
Exactly, so need some energy in the fielding, and that's the example. Let's see if they can get it on here. Make a match of it. You don't want to be lull, you don't want to be dull. You're on TV, so here he is playing across again and again. Wicketkeeper is not collecting cleanly. Not a chance of a stumping this time, but he need to get it in the big glove. He has not been keeping in this tournament. Lesman would have kept 2 days ago when they played last, but Lesman is not here today. Oh, this time he's playing the lap shot over the fine leg that was up in the circle and down to the boundary for 4. It was badly lined. It was a full toss, and he got the treatment.
Yes, good improvisation there from Majumdar. He wanted to follow the batter but ended up bowling a full toss here, and Majumdar executed it so well over the head of the fine leg fielder for 4 runs.
Yeah, he picked his spot. He just took it from outside the off stump, about a 6 stump outside the off stump there, and get it over fine leg and got it.
Here we go. Missed it completely. Wanted to go for a sweep shot again, but good bowling. This is from Rajesh Sharma. Varied his pace in this ball. not allowing Majumdar to make a connection with the bat here.
That's the row that I know behind the sticks. Quick, but this time the batter, his feet was anchored. It was anchored in cement. Let's have a look. Here it is, swinging across the marbles.
Yeah.
But yes, he was well in. Covering up nicely. There's one. The bowler feels to his own bowling.
Yeah, good ball. This is from Rajesh Sharma. Kept it on a good length, but good soft hand single from Majumdar, who is well set out there.
Yes, Rajesh, local boy here, who plays in the local competition here. He's a hard-hitting batsman as well, but he's known for his bowling. He's been around the park for a long time. So he's no stranger in the US Open. Oh, here's this. Go, you go.
He has hit it over the head of the long on fielder for a maximum here. It was a full pitch delivery from Rajesh Sharma, and Sumit Verma has charged it and got the maximum out of it.
Let's have a look. That was well struck off the meat of the bat. A good proper cricketing shot.
Yes, not a good end to the over. It's 14 overs, 127 for the loss of 3 wickets. It was pretty much short from the long on fielder. One bounce straight into his hands for 1 run. Abdullah Khurram is back again. He gave away a couple of loose deliveries in his last overs. He surely need to be consistent here. Well driven towards cover, straight into the hand of Rajesh Sharma, who is fumbling. He so wants to throw it before catching it. Abdullah needs to be ephemeral here in the T20s to make an impression here. Oh, it has been played towards mid-wicket fielder, who tried his best to grab it, but it was all over his head, above his head for 6 runs. It's a good shot.
Yes, indeed. Like we said, when they hit these batters, it stays hit. He was down on his knees and pulling from outside the off stump, and we needed a 12-footer down there to pull that one in. He might be about 6 feet, but it was always out of his reach. Let's see the comeback delivery.
Yes, very good this time from Abdullah Fuller, and played it towards long off region for 1 run.
Bowls again in. Good bit of feeling there. Made it feel up in the wing. And like we say, the sun is still out in all its glory after all rounder of the tournament. Saw you at the beach cricket yesterday like a spring chicken. I'm surprised that you're here with your legs under you. It's not easy playing in the sand.
Yes, this is the first time we have done beach cricket in US Open. During the US Open, a great opportunity for the players come all over the world, and they can see the beautiful beach in Florida, which is I used to come when I was in college. We go to that beach. It's called Fort Lauderdale Beach, and this spring break. So that is the most popular beach in the world, Fort Lauderdale Beach. So we took them, all the players, all 5 teams players. They went there, enjoy the afternoon and evening out there, and they had the beautiful weather yesterday, and they have the great times, binding times together, all of them. So this is opportunity. First time US Open beach cricket we played. Also, that was the opportunity to they play beach, and they have the musics and all. They have a lot of fun. I believe there will be.
Oh, this one is gonna leave the playing area. It was a juicy full toss here. A new bowler is on hand. That's Prahlad, and he been whacked out of the park. So you brought some luck here for the New Yorkers.
Yes, the first ball what he threw in, if you look at it, Prahlad should be giving his experience to the players, and he's here out there, and the first ball is out of the field. Stadium's out of field. Second one in the sky high as the catch. Oh, they dropped the catch. That was the opportunity. They had an easy opportunity. They can be catch, and I misjudged the players and long off and dropped the catch.
Let's have a look. Came from the edge of the bat.
See, is a ball.
No, dropped just in front of him. So he saved 4. As a matter of fact, the ball cannoned into his knee. What about a step away from making that catch?
Yeah, that can be catchable.
Yeah, he needed to get in one more stride in. But again, history was made yesterday because for the first time in the 16th year of this US Open, there was a rest day.
Yes, they have rest day, and plus we have, as you know, they have 5 teams this year for all licensed franchise teams has been playing, and there was the league is promoting the cricket. And the youngster, a lot of youngsters, they came all over the world. If you look at it, interesting cricket. There's cricket. When I was watching it, I said, good thing we're not playing against them. And there was the balls coming in very fast and speed them up. If you look at it, the games, they're going yesterday, a day before yesterday, there was the balls coming to the height of the faces and the waist. You know, it's like a lot of energy, especially the ballers from Farhan Brahmi from UK. Wani bowlers is a great bowlers if you look at his speeds.
Yes, 2 days ago we called it chin music. Chin music, going to the chin. This time he's driving down to long on just for the single. Good accommodating bounce there he got there. And like you were saying, this year you can see the theme is for the youngsters to showcase their ways. Hopefully the scouts are out because, you know, Ali Khan would have made his CPL debut right from this park here. But DJ Bravo would have seen him.
But you saw this today. They had done the one of the guy made a century. Bukhari, like the opportunity. I don't think so. Anybody can give him opportunity to him. Bukhari for that.
Oh, this one is gonna hit out of the park, and it goes beyond the boundary rope for yet another US Open maximum.
6.
6. Yes.
Yeah, there was. Bukhari have done great job. So what happened, I have one of the store manager call me. They say we had it, one of the guy coming in, he looking for opportunity to play. I said register on the draft and we were gonna pick him up, and we give him, put him the draft, and I picked him up and give him the chance, and Bukhari made it a first century on
debut.
the US Open.
This is his first time in the US Open. I had a chat with him. So on debut he has made a century.
Yes, and also I gave, actually I took his, give him the man of the match.
Here he is here, 112 from 60 balls. And he really looked the part. He was really, displayed some good cricketing shots. I really wanted him to get the not out. He got out in the last over of the inning and was caught on the boundary. But he had a good chit-chat with him, and he was not on air because during the inning break. And he's liking the tournament, he's liking the field, and I told him he's playing on an international venue, and I hope the scouts were out looking because this young man really wheeled the willow. And on his behalf, I'm going to thank you and Cricket Council USA, US Open for giving this young man a chance to showcase his ways right here at the Broward County Stadium.
So we give them, as you know, the Rajesh Sharma is bowling on the north end, and he's one of the best bowler. I can see that he's the IPL player, experienced player from India, and he's representing Dallas Smasher. And here, giving an experience, look at it, first ball, they pull all on the leg side single, but his ball, well, trying to get second, quick double, and his bowling is like magic bowling. We'll see that, but he's representing Dallas to bring youngster. A lot of youngsters been playing on his teams. They are have great opportunity for them to today, and we'll see that thing up. Who's gonna be performing today, and opportunity door for the youngsters. So I request them, all the experienced players leading the teams, and make what a ball. This guys pick them up and make it again doubles, and Rajesh Sharma is trying to get him out. He's a magic bowler. We'll see this thing up. What he's gonna do next is ball. And
Yes. Well, Majamdor has got your top score of the Legends tournament, 69, Mac. That you would have made your top score. So he's now on your score.
yeah, it's Anabam. Yesterday we was on the beach. He was talking about it. He will gonna be facing after Muhammad Asif, and he say he will gonna be made it. For him, he cannot get him out. So his opportunity will gonna become clean bowled. Oh, almost got hit and looked like it on the
glove.
gloves.
Yes, got hit in the glove trying to sweep there.
Looked like it is a great ball for him, and he pulled this thing up. Again, he pulled on the sky. The chance for opportunity is gonna be catch. Drop the catch right on the stand, straight to the hand, and drop the catch. Opportunity is there, and Rajesh, very upset about it. This is a great opportunity. They had it like this. Second catch, they missed. Easy catch going right on his hand. Oh my God, they dropped this thing catch. How easy can be? That is like a dolly catch, straight to the hand, no movement required them, just have the catch, and missed it out. So Rajesh lost his wicket. He didn't get his wicket, and he's probably
Well, this was a much better over from Wajid Sharma. He would have bowled 2 overs for 21, just 3 runs coming from this over, and a chance of getting a wicket.
Yes, that's true. But thing is, he was supposed to give him experience, but he should be talked to all the players. Fielding is matter important things for all the players. I know they are. Most of them I seen of the players, they're coming here, and the fielding is, they need to improve the fieldings very much, catches and all. Everybody in USA who's coming to playing the cricket, they're just thinking bats and ball. They don't know about fielding much. There's some of them, like I didn't see very aggressive, but if you look at LA Lions fielders, they chasing after the ball like a hawk. And other team also. So here, every player must come and do more practice for the fieldings. Is good binding together. If you do the fieldings together, actually, and the chemistry can match each other, because these players, every team have different places. They came all over the places. It's not just one place. Some is in UK, from Pakistan, India, and USA, and Caribbeans, all over the place, Canada. So all they coming in different places. So they have to be played together. They need to some practice out there together. They know each other. I think that will give good binding together, and they will make better teams. So look like it. This is tomorrow who's gonna be coming on semi-final. So we have left our 2 semi-final is playing tomorrow, and final on Sunday 10 o'clock is playing. And we have excited news for all of them. The investor who's coming along and watching, watching US Open. US Open is platform all over the world. Players has been participating. Youngster who did not get chance, they coming tryout opportunity here in US. So that's our goal is bring them players who never get chance on other leagues, and they're looking for opportunities to join US Open, and then give him the performance like Bukhari have done the great performance. Now you cannot hide this player to anywhere. You can able to see that like many of them, like just like an Ali Khan came in, also he played it. I think great opportunity for these players. We set the platform for them, and we had it, and this is the same ground they're playing where the World Cup games playing.
Yes.
So we give them opportunity, first class opportunity for the players, so they can feel it. They are one of the best cricketers in the world, coming to playing with the best players combined together. So that's, and one of the players we're gonna be seen on the US Open is gonna playing leading to another leagues soon. We'll wanna watch them. So we're gonna be proudly can say that this came from the US Open. So many new international players is playing, especially Jamaica. They came from Jamaica, very talented players. You will see them as they are in Chicago catcher. So shots on the points and quicks, one single.
Yeah, speaking of other tournaments, your next big tournament, I was looking for it on my phone. It came through to my phone in February.
Yeah, we have President Cup is coming up, and next event President Cup, and then following right after President Cup we have National Championships gonna happening, and then after we have Memorial Day weekend. Also they have the tournaments. We have, and also we have many other tournaments. Just look at it, cricketcouncilusa.com, or you can log in Cricket Council USA, see the scheduling all other tournament, and get opportunities selected, come on with the teams and play national championship. All gonna be very open championships for their number of years, been doing since 2014 national championship. There was nobody was playing. We give them opportunity to other players to come and join in national championship. So it's,
I think we need to describe the shot, because this is a lovely six. Look at this, a cut shot, up and over and down and over the boundary rope for six. That's a good looking shot, a proper cricketing shot. It's not easy to play.
yes, he put a step up and he made it 6 runs, and the best shots, you can see that this is gonna be racket. Opportunity is there. Basically, if you look at it, this all the players gonna go back, look at it there on YouTube channels and Facebook, and then you have MAQ TV. They're watching themselves and look at it what the performance have been doing for them with the other players, and especially look at this players who's playing Rajesh Sharma, which is well experienced bowler and bowling to the player juniors, and is one of the local players in South Florida. He's playing. Aniban is a local player. He's playing him. He made 75 run and 54 ball. Hopefully he have opportunity. 3 more over to go, and last 3 hours, if he can make it 25 runs, he will make his century too. Is on the way on to 100 runs. He hit the way high on the line. There's the catch. Call is drop. Is other catch drop is how.
This is comical. He was going for glory, really. He's looking at the big jumbo scoreboard in the park, so he's on 75, so he's trying to go for glory. Goes up into the sky. We can't say it's under the night sky because we are bathed in sunshine right here in South Florida. 168 for the loss of 3 wickets. In the meantime, Majamdor, he goes on to 76. He has faced some 55 deliveries in which he would have done so. And this time the batsman is coming forward, a stumping chance, and umpire Charlie says no. His feet is anchored in cement. Not a chance of a stumping.
Yes, the catch has been dropped. As you can tell, that thing of these people not practicing enough from the battings and bowling only. They're not concentration on.
Oh, this time he is. Yes, he's out stumped. It was a quick piece of stumping there. He dragged him down. Raja, he's been unlucky. Had 2 chances off him. Let's have a look. Putting him down, and it's bouncing outside the off stump, and he knocked those sticks over And wicket number 4 goes with the total on 168 for 4. We're into over number 19. This is the penultimate over. And I think that Manjador is gonna left high and dry. He's lived a charmed life. He's got 2 chances, but don't think he's gonna.
Yes, Anibam also got a chances. Many of them, like they missed them up. Rajesh will really probably, captain is very upset about his bowlings when you drop the catch. And you saw over the years, Ivan, he's always here as a commentator, as a player in US Open too. He's participating since 2008. He's been opportunity watching growing US Open for since 2008. First stadium has been built, since then been participating US Open. So tell me about this year. Is the different between all this last 15 years you've been watching and commentary and been here for part of the Cricket Council USA? What you see the different on this year for the 5 teams, and then also between the relax and holidays and quality of the cricket?
Well, I've seen youngsters, on display, and to me that's a plus for cricket. Cricket is the winner in that. Some people might be looking for the big names, the Bravos and the Johnson Charles and those guys who've been coming, the Chris Gales. Yes, indeed, they've laid the platform for these youngsters now, and like I said, you're giving these youngsters a chance to make a name for themselves. That's the plus sign for me in this year's tournament, that others are given a chance, youngsters, to make way, to make a living at least playing cricket, because cricket is 12 months a year. Here is a platform in which it could be given to the youngsters. So that's the big part for me in this year's tournament.
Yes, well, I did basically opportunity for the people, because what happened, I told them, this our management, I said we want to be hosting many players who's never get chance, and the player hunting programs and the talent they have it to come and play. And a lot of players sign it, over 2,000, almost 2,000 players sign in with experienced players. Past has been playing for US Open. But we choose only new talented. Even some of them, they was playing US Open for a number of years. I told them, no, we will give them opportunity to them, to youngster, and bring the new talents there. You already have chance like Ali Khan, to Josh Crans, to other players, Steven Taylor. He even call all these players. They call to come and join. We do not pick them up. The reason is they already in a star. They already been playing other big cricket, so we need to produce more players so they can play in big leagues. So I did not, because I like them, all of them, the players. They came through the US Open, but now time to replace that players, because they already become a star somewhere and then playing many other leagues. So this is the new players. And even in the Pakistan, we have the players who's coming, all of them. You can see that they are biggest cricket for them. This is a big cricket for them. They like this tournament. It's been dreamed for it from overseas and Pakistan, from India and all. They here and they give an opportunity. And then we pick some of them, minor league and major league players also in there. They've been playing. So you can see the comparison of cricket, what we have in the local leagues and local tournaments. So they can get experience with this thing up. So our standard is very high, and cricket standard is high, and give them opportunity for those player who needed to play. So it's a local player. If you look at it, his ball is a different action. He's a good swinger bowler. And Honey Gauri, he play local club cricket, and also he play internationally. Also he came and just flew back from India back again. He loved to play US Open. He want to get opportunity, and he did not get enough opportunity. He did beat him up one time, Chris Gale, when he play. I watched his bowling as a swinging in. Now we'll see this thing up. If he opportunity, he have open opportunity. If he have every single game is ball, every single game is batting. So if he made the score, he definitely will gonna pick by one other better, pick them up different leagues and different contract. He will have it. So this is a great opportunity for those people appeal for run out. I hope they made it safely back.
Yes, spin it safely. And let me follow up another thing. And I'm sure I'm going to rub some heads here with,
Look like it's
with this one.
Bad in the sky. Bad in the sky is out. Is not made it safely. Is the bat was in the sky, a little up, and when he hit the run out.
Yes, umpire has given him quite rightly. Your batter's got to be grounded. So wicket number 4 goes,
So
and we're having a look here again. Another look. There it is. Yep,
Yes,
it was
yes,
nowhere
yeah.
close. 1 out, easy decision for the umpire. 173. It is for 5.
Yeah, message for all the players who's watching all over the world. MAQ TV, pass through messages and share this thing, links to another fan base who love to play cricket and US Open. Come join, play US Open. Is a great opportunity for them who have not been play US Open, have next year's coming back also US Open. And we have also international commentator and coaches, and also he putting so many hats on his head. He's here representing LA Lions from Faisal Iqbal. We're gonna joining back to in commentary. He will tell his experience in past 16 years. He's been joining for the US Open. First one, he's play exhibition games with his uncle Javed Miadad, so he have an experience too. We'll see that. So let's pass through Mr. Faisal Iqbal. He's here commentary box, and welcome to him.
Yes, well, we're getting very close to the end of this match. Just 3 legal delivery left. This one is cutting the batter in half as Hanigori bowling round the sticks, and Faisal Iqbal is going to join me here for a little chit chat. We'll stay a while after the innings close, and he's going to tell you some of his experience over the years being here at the US Open. So, welcome back, Faisal.
Thank you, Henry.
Good.
How are you? Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you, and still on your legs. I saw you at the beach yesterday playing beach cricket. This one bang into the offside just for the single.
Yeah,
and I know playing in the sun, it will tell a toll on those legs.
absolutely. It was so much of fun. I think it was. You must give credit to MAQ Qureshi for organizing it for all the players and officials, and everybody had a great time. I saw you there as well. We
Yes.
wanted you to come into the field and play with us, but you even wanted to commentate there.
Yes.
So
I was doing my silent commentary.
Yeah. But it was good fun. Good to see everyone apart from the cricket ground. It's good to have team bonding sessions, something like that. It helps. So yeah, New Yorkers 174 for 5. They had a good partnership, and I believe they have a good score on the board.
Yes, 175 from 20 overs. It's innings close, and 5 wickets went down for them.
Yes.
So, onto your experience here, as we can give scorecard.
Yeah, where you see Nicholas played well, 35 and 22, and a great knock by Mamjadar, 79 runs, 58 balls, and Samit Verma, 40 runs, 24 balls, with a strong strike rate. Didn't see Lenil Simmons playing and giving opportunity to others, and Hanigori got no wickets. Vijay Balakpola got 2 wickets, Siddharth Shah got 1, and Rajesh Sharma got 1 wicket. So 7 extras were given by the Dallas Smashers in the total of 775 for 5, allotted 20 overs.
Yes, so we'll have a little chit chat here. With your experience, we'll roll back the times. I'm going to take you way back 16 years. You would have started here 16 years ago when you played as a player. Still look the same boyish look, still have that milk in your face.
Yeah, just keeping myself fit and making sure that I followed my new roles. But it's good to play this season after long, because from last couple of years I'm doing some media work in US Open, and before that I was doing coaching for a couple of club teams in the US Open. One of the twice with Max team of US All Stars. We had a team, so the team I played and coached. So yeah, it's been a long journey. I still remember the first day. It still refreshes the same feeling of the of the opening ceremony of the first MAQ T20. And I still remember we've got the legends from three countries, Pakistan, with Javed Miandad, Shoaib Mohammad, and many cricketers. We were current cricketers at that time, playing for Pakistan team. Myself, Imran Farhat, Imran Nazir, Arshad Khan, and Muhammad Sami. So we were a bunch of cricketers. And then from West Indies, it was Richie Richardson came with the team of West Indies. With I remember it was Franklin Rose, Mervyn Dillon, and many cricketers were of that era they were playing. And then from Azharuddin, who's brought some Indian squad with him. And I remember there was one team from Canada as well with the players who were playing for Canada. So yes, it was a great opening ceremony.
Don't forget the champion team from Trinidad.
Oh yeah, the champion team from Trinidad, yeah.
Yes.
And I remember he had those cars, big cars in the opening ceremony, and we used to have a round of everyone sitting in those cars, and it was a very colorful opening ceremony MAQ organized. And since then till today, the cricket has been very colorful. Yeah.
Yes, and I always tell folks that this US Open was born out of Forest Park, Dania Beach, from the Pakistan team. Their home field was Dania Beach at Forest Park, and that was the very first match that MAQ played down there. Invitational pickup team, Wickets and those guys. We did a little commentary down there. My duty there was to take pictures at the time, so pictures and commentary started. Milton Taylor here, the curator, he did the commentary for the very first match at Forest Park. But then, like I said, things got bigger and better and was brought on the big square here. And it's all about you now. Like I said, you're a batter for Pakistan, so you forget about international scene. What's your top score in this tournament, the US Open, if you can remember?
I think I remember I scored 80 odd something in one of the games. That was probably in like 40 balls or something. And yes, there was one inning I remember I got 64 in 30 balls. And that last over I remember facing from this end, and Mervyn Dillon was bowling from that end. So I hit like 4, 4, 4 and 6, finishing off that innings. Yeah, so good memories, yes.
Right, I would have missed looking at that match because in those days you have 30-odd teams, 20-odd teams. MAQ used it up all the grounds. So those days we used to have commentary on the other ground. So I used to control commentary at his grounds when we're playing there. We go to Tradewinds Park, commentary. We go on the outer field, commentary. So I would have given up commentary in here. So some of those innings I would have seen because we're doing commentary on the other fields.
Absolutely, because
So-
I remember 3 games were being played at one time, and there were almost like 30 odd teams, probably more than that in
Yes.
those start of the days. I remember we used to finish up one game outside and then coming back for the second game. And there
Exactly.
used to be 4 games a day. It starts in the morning and finish it in the night.
Well, if it's in the night, no, you got it wrong. We start in the morning and finish in the morning. 2 o'clock
Absolutely.
in the morning. We've played cricket here until 2 o'clock in the morning.
I remember that. I totally
Yes.
agree with you. Yes. Yeah, those
So
were the days.
it'll be
yes.
nice to say start in the morning, finish in the night. But we used to put in some numbers and then have to come back the next day to start the match at 9 o'clock.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
It happened with us many times. We finished the game in the night and we're playing the first game in the morning.
Yes.
So yeah,
It was rough and tough,
rough
but
and tough. Yeah.
But at least you stayed the course, and now, like I said, they think it's a little easier, but it's still as hard because working behind the scenes, I see you with no rest. You're with a pad in your hand. You're here. I'm sure you're doing a little coaching along the way here to encourage guys. You can't help it anyway. Cricket is in you. Coaching is in you. So as you're passing a player, you're here for the cricket,
Yes,
not
sir.
just for team in particular. You'll pass on something to a youngster.
I'm already doing that, and every team, other players, recently just a player came from Dallas Smashers, and he was asking something about his batting, and he was asking me when he saw me playing against him, and then he's saying what mistakes I was making. So yeah, I'm doing it, helping it everyone just for cricket, because cricket is the ultimate, and for cricket, it's our responsibility to help everyone apart from our team.
So, like I said, with your experience here as an all-rounder now, started as a cricketer, and like I said, over the years you've been doing behind the scenes.
Yes,
and now in the com box, and you can see Faisal now. I guess you've been all powdered up now. You're on the big screen now.
Yeah, you're still looking young. Still looking younger than me.
Man,
what's the secret of the Caribbean guys? They look the same throughout. even I look at Viv Richards today. He's just still looking the same as he was like 30, 40 years ago.
I guess it's the Caribbean breeze and the Caribbean sun. Maybe that's what it is. I'll take it as a compliment. But I'm all of 70 years old. Believe it or not, 70.
You can't believe. I'll be 70. I'll be with those things which you put in between your hands and walking.
I'm having a chit chat with Pakistani former international cricketer Faisal Iqbal, and he's lending his experience on the square here. US Open, 16 years he's been involved. I think I'm proud to say that he has joined me in the 16 years. I've not missed one, and don't think I plan to miss any, because I'm going to be here for the US Open because cricket is the winner.
Absolutely, yes, and that is what I'm also doing, coming from so far, supporting MAQ all the time whenever he needs. That's what it's all about. Supporting your friends when they need you the most. And this year the format has been changed, as you know, as I'm sure all the viewers can see as well, that the format has changed. It's got franchise based this year, and that's what MAQ is planning for future years as well. No more club teams now. Before, it used to be the clubs bringing up their teams from different part of USA and from abroad. So yes, it's good to see the new format, and hopefully it will take a bit of time to settle down, and that's how the world cricket is progressing.
Yes, indeed. And like I said, you're here in an official capacity administratively, but there was the Legends tournament prior to this one, days before it ran straight into it, and you were on the park showcasing your ways. So what's the transition from being an active cricketer scoring some 80-odd runs to now being on the park, standing with some of these, I don't know if you would have played with some of them in your youth, but in the Legend tournament you're on and off the field. What's it feel like being back on the grass? Is it taxing on the body? Is your mind racing, saying, once ago I used to do that, I could have done that? Is it a strain on the mind, or?
Yeah, it's obviously, once you're as a cricketer, once you're in the field, you always enjoy, even you're playing or not playing. You're doing commentating, you're coaching, anything. I just love to be in the field. Anything related with cricket, I just love it. If giving an advice anywhere, even on the airport, some of the times I feel how Pakistani fans are so passionate. When we travel, we find them so many, and they just see it, they talk about cricket, current Pakistan team, and about themselves, and that's how the world cricket is all about. So yeah, I'm loving it and enjoying it. And the good part is, I've been part of the development process here in USA from last 16 years, and you have seen the players who have played for USA has been part of this tournament, and I've played with some of them in our own team, and also against many of those players. So yes, when I saw USA beating Pakistan in the recent T20 World Cup, I was in two minds. I don't know, shall I express my feelings in happiness or in sadness, because the players who beaten Pakistan team were the ones I've played with, and then there were players who were playing for Pakistan are the ones who I've played with as well. So very mixed feelings of unusual, you can say.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you one question now outside of the US. What are you actively doing back in Pakistan for cricket? I would have noticed, and congratulations to them today in the second ODI beating South Africa. Are you involved in any way with the international team at home, or you're just below that in the domestic competition or a club, or what role are you playing in Pakistan in terms of cricket now that you've left the international scene?
I've been part of Pakistan Cricket Board as the head of Balochistan Cricket. I've been the national selector as well for the men's team, and I've been part of PIA domestic cricket team as a player and as a coach as well. And then I've been doing a lot of T10 franchise cricket. I've been part of PSL. for 3 years. So yes, I'm just keeping myself busy coaching different franchises and domestics, and let's see what 2025 brings me in the new year onwards. What opportunities will come ahead, and I look forward to see them as well.
Well, okay, well, we say congratulations again to Pakistan. They made 329 today against South Africa. South Africa could only manage 248, thereby Pakistan winning by 81 runs. So the beat goes on. I'm gonna let you go get a rest now because the run chase is gonna be on shortly. 175 needed for victory here shortly. Dallas, they won the toss and decided they're gonna field, so Dallas is gonna try to overhaul 175, which was made. No, the New Yorkers, they batted and made 175, so the Dallas are gonna be trying to overhaul 175. But I understand they have to make, if they ought to win this, they have to win it within probably 8 overs or something like that. There's a criteria for them to getting in, so it's just not to win.
Yeah, it's about when you lose important points in the round games, then in the crucial games you come into this double stress. What I believe is, like, you have to make sure your strike rate is good. If you can finish up in 10 overs, you can qualify. All those headaches.
Yes.
So those headaches will come only when you're not playing well in the round games.
Right.
So yes, I think they've got an opportunity. I believe probably in 15 overs if they have to get these runs, if I'm not exactly sure, and then they can qualify as well.
Yes, and pushed. That's in Chicago. The catchers.
Exactly.
They're in the slips waiting for a catch.
Absolutely. So now it's up to them and the New Yorkers, that how they're going to make sure that they don't score those runs in their allotted overs.
Okay, I want to thank you, and we're going to end that interview because the players are back on the square. So we're going to have live cricket. The one chase is going to be 176. That's required for the victory. So the Dallas, they have to really come good here, and they have to do it at a good clip.
Absolutely. So we are back in the run chase for New Yorkers. They have to make sure they have to get the other team out in less runs. First ball, a dot ball from the outside.
Yes, indeed. Not a bad delivery.
Yes.
Wide, pitched up. Batsman searching.
Yeah, he tried to bowl an outswinger. He's got a slip fielder there as well for that outswinging ball. Wide on the leg side.
Interesting contest we have here. I mean, the Yorkers have already qualified for the semi-finals, and as you mentioned earlier in your analysis, the Smashers here needing to win this one within 15 overs or thereabouts to potentially get the number 4 spot, because they're 3 losses from their 3 preliminary round games.
And played towards the third man region for 4 runs.
Good shot, excellent. I mean, the eye-pleasing, over-the-top, guided over the third man boundary for 4.
Yes, he saw the ball swinging away, and then he opened up his arms to play the cut shot. We call it uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
Fahim Barhimi. He's given 5 runs in 2 balls. Another bouncer played towards third man. Uppercut.
Yes, another one whereby just using the pace of the delivery there, and the batters, being smart about it. Was Gory, one of the better players in the tournament. He's high up there on the leaderboard of runs. And no doubt he just want to get himself set because his team needs to get this mama total within 15. A lot being asked.
Yes. Played a miss. And keeper. For a moment I thought he edged it. Sloppy bit of glove work from the keeper.
Indeed. And picked up by Imran Khan. I mean, must be pointed out that this New York Yorkers team, captained by Lendell Simmons, also have a Caribbean flavor with his Trinidad and Tobago compatriots, Imran Khan and John Ross Jageza, the off spinner and leg spinner, also in the lineup. So they're one of the tough teams, and they and the LA Lions, captained by my fellow commentator here, Faiz.
Yeah, the LA Lions are playing really well, and the big games are coming. You know, the semi-finals and the final.
And I know, just to say, I mean, clearly, the Yorkers isn't your favorite team you wanting to meet in the semis.
Well, we want we're looking forward that whoever team playing good or bad, can qualify, because from 5 teams, only 4 teams have to qualify.
Indeed.
So obviously somewhere on the line, all 4 teams are good. So let's see whoever comes. All we want is to have a very contested final between the 2 teams.
Indeed, but many would say that the LA Lions playing the best, 4 wins from as many games of the preliminaries. The Yorkers here 2 wins and a loss. This would be their third if they were to win this. They would be the second best team, but more than likely, you guys would maybe not want to face them, but until the finals.
Well, we have played them in the rounds and we have beaten them. So obviously the confidence of the players are very high. They obviously, when you beat a team, then you know the pros and cons and the plus and the minus of all the teams. So in the next game, you know which area you need to be careful, and the bases. And obviously when you see the same team playing throughout the tournament, you can have additional strategies as well. So yes, a win is always a positive thing. And obviously a big game will be a pressure on all the teams. Even though you win all the games, go through without losing, the pressure of the semi-final and final is always on everyone.
Right. You're not missing any action. We've just completed the first over, 11 of it. Well within what we see the Dallas Smashers wanting rate. They need to be scoring over 10 to try and get a victory within 15 overs thereabout to qualify ahead of the catchers for the semifinals, which will be played tomorrow here at the Broward Stadium, doubleheader, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. If you're around town, you can come and watch some exciting cricket. And the finals are set for Saturday at 10 a.m. Don't miss that one.
Yes, it'll be an exciting contest. The 2 semifinals and the final.
Jageza, the off spinner from Trinidad.
Yes, the one thing which I like about the US Open is we get to play cricket with lots of Caribbean players. Obviously, in our part of the world, it's so far in Pakistan. We don't find much opportunity to play with the Caribbean players. They only come with the touring teams, and that's it. But here, all the Asian team players from Pakistan, Afghanistan, India, and many cricket playing nations, Bangladesh, when those players come here and play in US and US Open, they get this opportunity of playing with lots of West Indian players playing for different teams throughout this tournament. And I know from 16 years, there were times when I thought for a moment that this tournament looked like a US West Indian T20 tournament.
Indeed. In the Americas are the USA, Canada, West Indies, island nations. Jagisa comes in, flighted delivery, pitched and hoisted over the mid-wicket region all the way for 6. An impressive shot looking from Gori. Took his time to warm up, but he's used his feet quite well to the off-spinner here, meeting it on the up and 6 all the way.
Yes, he used his feet really well. He knows that it's a power play and there's only 2 fielder out on the leg side. He picked a beautiful spot between the 2 fielders in mid-wicket for 6 runs. Pressure stayed away on the bowler.
Yes, indeed. What will Jagisa's response be? Comes in, flighted, tried the arm ball, but he's on leg some strain and tucked away for 2, deep backward square.
Yes, he's got a very unique bowling action. And some of the balls, like the last one, if I can see on the replay, it's kind of like a swinging banana, an outswing. Probably he's holding the ball with a straight seam and just rolling his arm like an outswing bowler.
A mini deucer, some would say. There
Even
he goes
the same
again.
one, yes.
Yeah, inside edge, swinging. Gori only getting the inside edge, a 1 run nonetheless.
Yeah, he's not a usual off spinner, turning like an off spin, not even holding the ball like an off spinner. It's just more of like a medium pacer kind of a bowling grip he has, which shapes the banana outswing.
He is one of those players, first class players from the Caribbean. He has played several, over close to 30 CPL matches, but he has not broken into the West Indies T20 or ODI team. In fact, his time may have passed because he's now 38, John Ross Chigesa, but he has for the past 10 seasons or so been a real force to reckon with in domestic cricket here in the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's good stats for a West Indian player, and they really enjoy playing here in Florida. And this stadium, the Broward County, gives me the vibes of the stadiums in West Indies. All the Caribbeans, you have exactly stadiums like that in the Caribbean. The stands.
Yes, and the breeze fluttering away, the flags fluttering away, breeze hoisted over third man. No third man, full third man fielder there. Short third man is in the circle and helped on its way for another boundary. Gori goes to 18. It's 25 without loss.
Yes, you see the improvisation. The bowler saw the batsman going down on the leg side, and he bowls with him towards him with a short ball, and he just uses the pace of the ball playing above the head of the short third man, which is fielding in the ring in the power play.
Very good bowling. Batting comes in now, short again, trying to help, almost getting the edge was Gori. What is he appealing for?
He's not appealing actually. The batter is telling the umpire like it's way above his head, but he's
that's
not
what I'm
realizing.
saying. The batter is appealing to the umpire here.
He's not realizing actually. He's the one who's jumping up and down. So I'm pretty sure he's not gonna get anything like that.
Indeed.
If he moves away too much and jump up and down.
Baharami, northern hand, comes in quick outside off, slash to cover, and 4 all the way, night and day. Excellent shot on the part of Gori, giving room to freeze arms and connecting and getting full reward of a 4.
Yes, a good shot. He saw the ball swinging away, make a room for himself and play towards the extra cover. There's no chance of deep extra cover fielder to stop that lightning boundary.
Indeed. It raced across the lush outfield here in Florida, as you say, one of the most scenic venues around town. Here comes Baharami. What will his response be? This time he bowls, pitches up, and pushing the ball to the cover fielder. No run.
Yes, he knows that. Farhan Barhami knows that the batter, Hanigori, he likes to give room to himself to play on the offside, and he's not hitting anything on the leg side yet. Looking everything on the offside, probably deep point, deep third man.
Gori, what will the response be here? He's watching. This one is on the stump, tucking at the batsman. Quick single, and they get it quite easily in the end. Gori it is. He moves on to 27. The score moves on to 30.
Yes, if you see the ball, he first run very fast. Luckily, the throw was onto the stumps, but he was well safe in his ground.
So much so with his feet and not with his bat. But the Dallas Smashers start without loss. Strike rate of over 10, which is required if they are to win this game and go through to the semis. Baharami comes in this time. He pitches up, full edge, somewhat guided as the case may be, and 1 run to the total.
Yes, I'm really kind of like liking the field positions he had, but I mean this last over, a deep third man and a deep point, and all the fielders were in the ring in the power play. 31 for none after 3 overs. The current run rate is 10.33 and the required is 8.53. So they're doing really well, Dallas Smashers.
So Jagesa continues from the southern end. Flighted arm ball, moving away from the right arm batter. Direct 8 bowler batsman safely in, 1 run to the total. The Dallas Smashers 31 without loss. Needing, as we mentioned earlier in this contest, they are facing the New York Yorkers, who have already qualified for the semi-finals of this week-long tournament, and needing a win within 15 overs thereabout. The Smashers, this target of 176th win, and they're starting at 10 runs per over. They need to maintain this or more, fellow commentator Saeed Akbal, if they are to really get into the semis.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to a good contest between a bat and the ball. Because that's what it's all about.
Here we go. Jagesa flat outside off, flat batted to the middle fielder, which is Captain Lendell Simmons. Moving the scores to 34. So the New York Yorkers looking to turn the screws and ensure that they end this preliminary round on the eye. Flighted by Jagesa, swinging in the air. As Iqbal pointed out earlier, it's unusual for an off spinner to be swinging the deuce or the wrong one like that. So Jagesa gets it. He's causing a bit of problems here. Orthodox off spin.
For a moment I thought it hits the stump.
Swinging and missing there was Lavi. A little bit slower. Orthodox off spin. No run. Interesting contest between bat and ball here. Jagesa comes in.
And there's another outswinger.
Yes, on the pad it is.
Seems like he He likes to bowl the outswingers.
End of the over in the end, the 35. Without loss to the score, the Dallas Smashers batting in chase of 176 to win this contest. And we take a break.
Well, the shadows are lengthening here. I'm sure we're going to be on the lights very, very soon. The playing square is really. This one is up in the sky, up in the air, and let's see. A fielder trying to get to it, and he goes one bounce. Let's see. Yes, he goes for a boundary. Well, this team is in need of getting this runs 176 in 17 overs if they ought to be here tomorrow on the square in the semi-finals. If they don't do that, then the catchers will get a chance to showcase their wares on the square. And this time he's getting this one over the inner portion of the man up in the third man. Ivor Henry alongside Jermaine to finish this commentary. Lanaman.
Yes, indeed. Good to be in the set with another experience and knowledge of cricket expert.
You're too kind.
Ivor Henry himself.
Oh, that's I dug this one in, but it never got up. I wish I can explain that one. But anyway, it's a dot. Nonetheless, it's a dot in the scores book. And I say it again, 176 is required for the victory. But the New Yorkers, they've got to do this in 17 overs. That's the equation officially.
Smashers.
The Smashers, I beg your pardon. Dallas Smashers. Mm-hmm. Oh, here it is. The one playing it in the air. He's not going to drop that one. They've dropped a few. The New Yorkers, when they were fielding, when the Smashers, and now this one, I don't know. I don't understand that shot. You're in a better position to describe it.
They have been trying to just guide those deliveries down to third man from the pacer, but that one was a little bit too high. Batsman should have been more aware to leave that one alone.
Yeah, there was no pace on it. I guess he was trying to work some pace there, and without any pace on, Honeygory is in a spot of bother here. He's concerned about something. He's on 34 from 18.
Yeah, he's batting well, Gory.
Yes.
And in fact, they have started well in attempt to try to get these 176 runs in 17 overs because they need to score potentially 10 runs or more. They were doing that up to the start of the fourth. They have now dropped to 8.6, but they're not too far off in their semi-final ambitions.
Well, Ebanks is making his way to the wicket at the number 3 batter. So we saw Ebanks yesterday. He was going really well, and I called it when he, at the 12th over, I said he's going a little too quickly, and next thing he got out, and that's him. So he has got to know. But now it's a chance for him to go from the get-go. Yesterday, when he was going good, he wanted to start the party in the 12th over, and then he got out. Then we saw Damien Rowe come in at number 9. And if he would have stayed on Damien Rowe, I think they would have probably got the win.
And I'm hoping Rowe is in the top 5 today, if they're serious about winning. Smashers.
Oh, this time he's playing it down the leg side.
Angling down was that delivery. Spinning was a batsman as well. And the shout not required, I believe.
Yes, I think they're having a bit of chit-chatter here. That the bowler was in the face. No, that was outside the leg stump, clearly. Clearly.
Well. End of the over. 42 for 1 it is. Dallas Smashers. I mean, under 5, they have 12 more overs to get 100. And what is that? Let me see what I'm at. 34. Can they do it?
Yes, well, you see ball, hit ball. The lights are on here at the park now. Like we said, the shadows was exactly over the playing square. And we had the sunshine in the outer portion of the field. But now it's going to blend in with the lights. Because we're going to be under lights for the finish of this match, the duration of this match. This is the last match of the day.
Yes, indeed.
And then tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Grand finale of the finals. 1 play 4. We know for sure that 1 is the Lions. They're going to be rowing, and they're searching for either the Chicago Catchers or the Dallas Smashers. Yes. So
indeed, and the New York Yorkers, who are second in the table, they are down to face the other team that has qualified.
Yes. They're going to be second or third. They know they're going to play the third team anyway, so.
Alright, so bowling change. Imran Khan comes in from the other end.
Oh, he's going to go with this one. It's a big one. It's gone over to the corner, and it's gone for maximum. Just what the doctor ordered.
Indeed, yes. This is what is required at this stage if they are going to try to keep up with the run rate of trying to get the 176 and 75. Hoisted with after a little bit of flight.
Yes, Honeygory on the charge. He's been there at the top of the inning. He's opened the bowling and opened the batting. Remember those days?
Right.
Must be your ball.
Or it's Imran Khan who's bowling. Is it? No. Momand.
No, he's going over the wicket. This time he started around the sticks, and now he's just for the one as the ball trickles down to the long on position. So the wheels are turning here for the Smashers, and they've got to smash something, and they have to. There's no tomorrow. In this game, there's no tomorrow, but a win will take them for tomorrow. So Imran Khan has been carted for a 6 in this over. And here's Banks playing a lovely off-driven shot into the extra cover boundary for 4. So he gets off the mark with a 4. Proper cricketing shot. And like he's continuing from yesterday. There he is. Inside out, along the ground. That's for 4. He looks the part. He looks good.
Yes, indeed. Classic batter shot. Top order batsman shot. Very pleasing on the eyes.
Yes, and that booked up to 50 for 1. Remember they're trying to get there, and he's going after him again. This time it's knocked down there at the point, and like I said, he knows the challenge, and he's up for the challenge.
And so far so good in terms of this over. Very positive is his intent. Gore is being set.
You have to call your last name a little more often, German Lanneman, so that I can get it in there. Oh, he's pulling this one into the onside. There's runs here for him. It's going to be all of 4, all along the ground. So the Smashers are in for the fight.
So it appears flighted, on pitching on middle, and coming at waist height and swiggling in the crease and connecting cleanly.
And Ebanks, like I say, he can score on both sides of the wicket, so there's going to be difficult for the bowlers and the fielders to keep him in check. So Lyndon Simmons and his team, they're already in the finals. He's going after it. This is a big one. It's coming towards us. He is on the charge. I'm telling you, this one just beneath us here for a maximum. There goes umpire Charlie with his hands aloft. And using his feet well.
This batting against a quality bowler like Imran Khan. This is the first class player, the international player having represented the West Indies in T20 and ODIs, Imran Khan. And, being called up to test team, so to speak. So this is no ordinary bowler, and yet still Guri has looked spectacular.
Yes, well, Ebanks is on the charge. Ebanks is the one who is taking him to task there.
Ebanks it is.
Yes. So I think this scores is they're trying to rectify the score here. So we know it's the end of 5. They're still in the. Oh, the power play is done now.
No.
Yeah, I think the power play is done. So we're checking back. But in the meantime, here, folks, tomorrow semi-finals is gonna start, and Jermaine Lanneman is having a little bit of challenge with his throat, so he's not as fierceful and forceful and feisty as he was early on in the US Open. So I am making the call since he's here in the clinic. Yes, his throat is giving him a bit of a bother.
Yeah, not necessarily doing too well,
Yes, but you're in for the long haul and you're going to give it your worth. You know the saying, when you would have done your best, not even angels in heaven can do better. Amen.
Preach it.
Well, cricket is on the park. We're here in the square at the Broward County Stadium on the lights. This is day number 5 of this tournament, the US Open. Had the legends before that. Outside the off stump, he's getting some willow on it, and Ebanks was ready to charge, but Goey was on the back foot and couldn't get out of the blocks. So not too many dots. That's not what the doctor ordered.
Indeed.
The New Yorkers already in the playoffs, so win, lose or draw, their 2 is gonna play free. So they're not in a spot about. Oh, he's pulling this one. It's in the air. There's a man down there. It's not gonna nearly get close to him just for the one. Came from the toe end of the bat. So for the first time, Ebanks is gonna be facing this Momad.
Yeah, and he was so dangerous in the previous over. 16 runs of just 5 deliveries. It was Ebanks.
Yes, he's on the charge.
Let's see what he have in store.
He wants to be here tomorrow, so he's gonna try. Oh no, that's gonna be outside the off stump, but it was within the line, the umpire reckon, and I sure it was. That blue line that he was backing away and he was charging him. The wicketkeeper standing back, so he starts in the blocks. I think he can take a step out if he's gonna do that. Start out since the keeper is standing back. Well, let's see. Mohammad comes in, bowls to Ebanks, right arm over. Oh, this one is rising. It's gonna be a no ball.
No ball for height above the shoulder.
Well, how did he call it? No ball. No, any no ball have to be a foot no ball. But he's not signaling the free hit. I'm confused. Why did he do that?
Did he not signal? Because the square leg also had his wide. What happened there?
Outside the off stump, and that's good bowling because he's backing away. And he's saying this ball is outside of the line. That's what the batter is saying. If we can only have a quick look at that, but I think he's going down the wrong line though. The bowler is bowling outside the off stump and Ebanks is going straight down. You've got to see ball and hit ball. He's tugging this one in the onside. They run in the first one quickly. Is Goey going to get back there? No, he's wisely sent him back. Don't think Ebanks would have got back to the striker's end. Here he was mistiming.
He looks more comfortable to the spinner, Ebanks. To the pacer here, he's just not gotten a rhythm as yet.
Yeah, because he's premeditating.
Yes.
That's what it is. And the bowler is smart enough to keep it outside the off stump while he was coming down. He was not coming across. He's coming straight down. But let's see what Goey has in score. Oh, he's guiding this one into the offside for a quick single. They're going to need much more than that. Just 2 runs coming from this over.
Indeed. And 9.8 is the current run rate. It's 69 for 1 after 7.
Yeah, but this is taking it all the way to 20 overs. So in 17 overs, they're going to need much more than that. So I hope they're not really following the scoreboard, which it's on. They can see the scoreboard down there. They might be looking at it saying 8 runs and over, but this has not calculated 17 overs. That is what required for the victory. So they can play the 20 overs, but if you're not getting it in the 20 overs, in the 17 overs, your match will be over.
So the current run rate is 9.8. You get the impression, all things being equal, given your analysis, they maybe need to be scored at 11-12.
Yes, because they can win the match in the 18th over, but they wouldn't be qualified for the semi-finals. So they're on course to win the match, but they have got to win it in 17 overs to qualify for the semi-finals. So it's not only a win, it's how you win. Well, Lyndon Simmons with ball in hand now. He's bowling around the sticks. He took a 4-4. Oh, that's down the leg side. That was a free hit. He must have pushed the pads along the way. And I can tell you, Honeygo is not going to be happy against the slow bowlers. I know him. He preferred the ball to come onto him.
Well, he needs to get the banks on strike then, because he loves the slow ones.
Yes. But when he hit, he stays hit though, as in this one. He goes a long way over to the long on position for 6. So when he hits, they stay hit. He's a little man. There we go, in the slot. So he's on 49. He's just 1 run away from the 50. He's doing the heavy lifting out of the 75. So turning this one around the corner. Finally he's up in the circle. Can prevent the single. So he gets off strike, and your man of business is on strike to the spin bowling. Ebanks. Yeah, he has scored heavily against the spin bowling of Imran Khan.
Yeah, the captain had to pull him out, Lionel Simmons being the captain, and bring on himself. Let us see if the same treatment will be meted out.
Well, I tell you, if he goes up in his half, he's going to go. Oh, that's his 4. That's going to be 4. That was short and flat, meat and drink for Ebanks. Like you said, love the spin. He can score on both sides of the wicket, I can tell you that. He's a serious cricketer. He wants to win. I can tell you that.
Very lazy delivery there. Bad delivery from Simmons, bowling around, trying to just bowl in the patch, but it pulled on that one, and it presented a easy hit.
Yes, Simmons, remember he got bowled one of the batters around the legs from bowling one wicket in his 4-4. So I guess he's trying to do the same thing, but I think Ebanks is up to his tricks, bowling around the wicket. Oh, okay. He calculated this one. I think he's going to try to get the 2. And it's going to be an easy 2 in the end. That's smart batting. He would have realized that the long off and the long on are pretty straight. So he just played it over the bowler's head and got an easy 2. I guess he was not to the pitch of it. Usopen. Oh, back to Simmons on the beach cricket. 1 bounce. At the end of that over, a good over for the Smashers.
81 for 2 is the score after 8.
So Goey settles in, and oh, this one is up in the air. There's a man running out there. That's going to be the bowler himself. He gets there now and takes the catch. So Goey made his 50 and out. So he made it as a good clip. But I knew that the slow bowler would get him because he's not.
Yeah, he doesn't read the spin that well, but good bowling and caught this is just up there on the part of Imran Khan. It was aerial, it was going away from him, but in the end, Gory, he's not feeling well, but he should feel okay because he did what he had to do. The run rate per se is at 10 runs per over. You're chasing 176, 82 for 2. You need it in 17, but you needed a firm start, and they have gotten a firm start.
Yes, so Samit is going to be the new batter, going there sporting number 74 on his jersey. He too is a hard hitter, known opening batsman around here. So let's see if we can pull him up on the score sheet here. The little man that packs a big punch. I remember he scored a nice century at MAQ ground during the COVID, just after COVID, when MAQ organized cricket to get everyone off the couch at home. MAQ had his own private field and invited people to play, and he scored a century there. I was doing commentary for it. It was a good-looking century. Now he's going to need at least half of that here today. At least a good 50.
Indeed. But let's see what happens. Smashers need this win to qualify for the
Oh, he's great driving, and he's getting off the mark with a beauty. That's a beauty.
Yeah, looking very good on the front foot, and screaming it through the extra cover region was a new batter. Good shot.
Yes, all along the ground, a carpet driven, perfect shot. So Imran is not going to take that too kindly. He got a wicket and then served up a good juicy half volley to the new batter, and it was meat and drink for him. So that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Dallas Smashers need runs, they need boundaries, and they're doing well. 86 for 2. We're into over number 9, almost at the halfway mark. We can say, in terms of 17 overs for the victory for them, he's going after him outside the off, so I'm getting an under edge, gets the single.
Good ball in there from him, and can see the batsman advancing and holding it up in the air somewhat, almost tricked him into being stumped.
Yes, well, Ebanks is taking a liking to the slower bowlers. He really tore into Imran Khan when he bowled from the southern end. But he has switched ends now, so let's see if the carnage continues or if Imran going to do one better. Outside the off, some slapping it into the offside. There's one here for him. He's going to catch up with the extra cover fielder in the deep just for the 2. So again, a proper cricket shot. He leaned back and tried to pick the gap, but good feeling in the end.
Yeah, and me see Imran just needs to find a googly now because the orthodox leg spin is being read very easy.
Oh, he's pulling this one, that the leg spinner going away from the right-hander, and he was trying to sweeping it down to the cow corner area. He missed, and the wicketkeeper took the bails off in a flash. But Ebanks was well grounded. No alarm, but a dot into the scores book, much to the delight of Imran Khan. So Imran is coming after him, and he's out stump. Yes. Then again, he was trying to tug it into the offside. He realized he was playing in the offside. He got a 2. He didn't want to go back there. He saw the wide gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. He tried to tug it, and he left stranded. There it is. Yes.
And I'm seeing it again here. Very good bowling on the part of Khan. Here what happened. He realized that he wants to charge him. And he again, using his tall frame, he hangs the ball in the air. And, allowing him, slowing it up. And he missed it once more.
Yeah, that was the offside shot. And he tried to play all across it, and he missed. But he did what was asked of him. While you were there, do not suck up too many deliveries. I didn't get his score. I didn't write it down in time.
Yes, indeed. But good bowling coming back was Khan. Clearly didn't enjoy the southern end going up the hill, as they would argue.
Yes, so I guess that's his preferred end. Yeah. And he outsmarted Rohan Ebanks. but he looked good while he was there. But 2 quick wickets in succession.
Yeah.
Yes.
Needing to rebuild now is the Smashers. I mean, it's not looking good because they do need to get this target of 176 within 17 overs. If they are to book the 4th and final spot in the semi-finals, slated here at the Broward Stadium tomorrow at 10 and 2 respectively, with final will be on Saturday at 10. You can tune in for those matches.
Yes, indeed. And just want to say good evening to Mr. Audley Watson and Leon Francis. And we have Dennis Heath, all of the cricket show fame. That's a sports show on Sundays. They're taking in some of this coverage. So good evening. The batsman is on the back foot and they made a mess of it. Then they're gonna take on the arm. It's all comical here. It was not on view. The camera was following the ball. It's a good thing he didn't pick him up because he was all on the ground and trying to throw from the ground. He was on his back. He was doing everything from the ground. But in the meantime, the batters crossed for 2. So we're into the 90s now. This time he's coming after the bowler. He's coming down towards us. 1 bounce for.
Excellent shot there. Flat batted, tennis bat style.
Yes.
Is the batter here.
Yeah, Shamit. Yes.
And doing damage, almost getting the full maximum of 6.
Yeah, we're just about an inch away. Yeah. So he. Into the offside. There's runs here again for Samit and okay, he's hooking this one here. He's going to go beyond the boundary for yet another US Open maximum. So now we're understanding, and the message has got to go down that they have to do it in 12 overs. So some calculation. I think the team need to know that. Okay. First it was saying, that's, nah. Not today, not tomorrow. They're not going to get to 175 in 12 overs. Oh, is this back foot?
Miss Stumping flighted and down the wicket. There was there Sadiq and missing everything.
Let's have a look.
Keeper missing as well.
Oh, he's following in the footstep of Damien Rowe behind the sticks when he kept wicket. He had all day. And that's the man you want to get out now, because keep on doing what you're doing, Sammy. Here he is, and he punching in the offside. Knocked it down, but not with any good effect. Another 4. He's on the charge. He's gone quick and fast and in a hurry. I think he's up to 20. He's in the 20s now. That's a good proper cricket cut shot.
And what are we seeing here? An interesting game. 107, needing 69 runs to get off 2 overs.
Not gonna happen.
Is it 12 or 12.3? What did 12?
The required run rate?
How much?
12. They're saying they have to get it in 12 overs.
12 overs, okay. So in 12 balls to get 69, not gonna happen.
So So the Nelson is on the board. We have to stand on one leg, they said. All right, 111. Superstitious number.
And funny enough, he's standing, fellow viewers, on one leg.
Of course, standing on one leg. The Nelson is on the board.
Henry, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get the smashers going. You have to stand on one leg for the for the Nelson.
Well, let's hope this continues for another over or two.
I seem like I'm in school. I'm at the back of the bench standing on one leg.
Yes.
Being a rude boy. Well, that's the end of the over, so I can sit and then until the over starts again.
No, you can't.
No, I'm supposed to stand. Well, we're having a commercial.
I guess.
Yeah, sure, we're going to get a commercial here. Oh, he's pulling, and he's pulling well. Where does this gone? He's gone for 4, down to deep backward square leg.
But they seem as if they haven't gotten the memo. I mean, for what it is worth, because one understands that earlier, the Smashers may have gotten the impression they had 17 overs to get, but there seems to have been some mix-up with the communication, and we're being told now it's 12.2. But I mean, we see the batters bumping fists out there to suggest as if they may still be in the hunt, as if it's 17 overs.
Because they don't know. They're over there but I might say it here's once again. This one is another big one. It's gone for 6. Another maximum. So here goes. We're going to call him Sammy Schmidt. Coming after him, and is the little man packing a big punch. Like I said, I saw this guy made 100 quick, fast, in a hurry at the MAQ Stadium, and he can hit. I even played a song for him. Keep on doing what you're doing, Sammy. Yes. So Sammy's on the charge. He's on 36. 36 always remind me of May 1st, 1981. The great Robert Marley passed away. Oh, he was trying to work this one into the onside just for the single. So Robert Marley, 36 years of age.
One
the great
love,
man. One love.
One heart.
And you can go with Three Little Birds. Every song was a hit.
Together
and we got together yesterday at the beach. I stayed and looked. Oh, the switch hit comes out. And
they went out.
Yes, caught behind from the switch hit. Probably came off the glove.
Indeed. Not the most smart of shots to be playing very close to him on this occasion. Turning and gloving it to the keeper.
Yes. Yeah, that's not an easy catch, eh? That's a difficult catch. He was unsighted by the batsman, switch hitting, but the keeper stayed with it. So wicket number 4 goes, and it goes with the score of 122. So the Smashers, by our reckoning, would be out of it. We're into the 12th overs, and they can win the game, but not enough to get onto the park tomorrow. That's our understanding. Damien Rowe, who looks the parts yesterday, is now coming in at the number 6 position. He's a top order batsman. I think he could have probably even started it with Honeygory. So just time to enjoy yourself now. If the last message that came in is correct, try to go for the win. It's not gonna put a dent in the New Yorkers standing. They're already through to the finals. They can't get to number 1. So leaving the box now is Jermaine Ladaman and nursing his throat. And again, if you will not hear him aggressively on the microphone, that's because he's nursing a throat. And he's on the back foot punching. And he did say to tell me, whispered in my ear, said that his throat is hurting him because he's all alone here away from Atlanta. You'll fill in the blanks.
Yes, meanwhile, New Yorker just missed a run out here. The bowler should have been behind the stumps to collect the ball and hit it on the stumps.
Yes, so welcome back, Amen. And you've been doing a lot of running around the park. I stepped outside and there you were doing an interview with a cricketer.
Yes, of course, Dallas Smashers are there. So I had my chance to interview each one of them and showcase them to the world. I wanted to give the exposure to from where all these players are from, how they started playing cricket, what are their inspirations.
Okay, well, job well done. At least now you're in the box. So you two, you're an all-arounder. For the Pakistan ladies team, you are a bowler. On the US Open, you are an all-arounder. And here's Sammy coming down and playing this one into the offside just for the single, a real single. He's been smashing it out of the park. Some 13 deliveries for his 38. So the idea for him was right to get after the bowling. He have done so. But I guess in terms of qualifying for the playoff, I think they're going to be out of it. But they can still go on to win this and feel happy to know that they would have won a game in the US Open. But at the same time, Lyndon Simmons is marshalling his troop for the win. You know, winning is contagious.
Yes, of course, and Simmons is kind of players who would not let this match go away from him because he has won all the group matches and this is the last match, and before entering into the semi-finals he surely needs a boost for his team. But at the same time, Dallas Smashers would like to finish it on a high note with Sami Sadiq out there on 38 and 13 balls, and Damien Rowe just started building his innings.
Oh, this one is up in the air. There's a man down there and long on comes in, settles under it, takes the catch. Sammy goes for 38. Well played.
Yeah, he played so well but did not play this ball very well. He went down the ground and wanted to loft it over long on fielder but played it from very far from his body.
Yeah, well, he had to go after it because the instruction, he's a teams man, so he's trying to get these runs in 17 overs. That's the instructions. Now he's passing it on here now to his fielder to say, continue now, I've set the platform, let's get it in 17 overs. When he gets in the dugout, he's going to hear.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate that the message has not been conveyed to them. We are doing our best here to tell them that the required run rate was in 12.2, but unfortunately not being transferred. Akhil Doda is the new man in for Dallas Smashers, a medium pacer from Andhra, India. Young, energetic player for this team.
Yes,
very
and
good fielder.
That's the theme of this year's competition, franchise cricket, showcasing the youth, mixed with a little bit of experience. And I'll get into a little chit chat to tell you what I really like about this, especially from a West Indian standpoint. Driving into the offside, gets off the mark right away. It's going to be a relaxing 2.
Yes, very beautiful from him. Played it towards long off and ran first one very hard for the second.
Right, and to me, you see, that's the mindset, that's the difference. He know that he's coming out of the dugout. Now it's 12 overs. He didn't have to push hard. Now he's going to try to just enjoy himself, knowing that we can win the match but not qualify. So he's going big into the cow corner area and he's going to get 4 for his effort.
Yes, good shot. This is from Duda, straight away into the ground and lofting the leg spinner over the head of the mid-on and mid-wicket region.
Yes, so Imran Khan, he's in for a bit of a rough treatment. He got 3 wickets for all the threes on the board. When you see 3-3-3, that's Chris Gale thrown outside the off stump. And I think that is going to go for 6 runs. He's cutting away for 6. So Imran, you've been shot outside the off stump and he got, let's have a look. Bang! Into the offside.
Yes, he played it so well.
Up and over. Yes.
It's not an easy shot.
That's not an easy shot.
The ball was short pitch, but still you need a power and a pure timing to execute this, and he did it so absolutely well.
Here comes the googly. Yes, the quicker one. He worked it off his legs just for the single. So Imran with 3 wickets. He came in for some harsh treatment from Rohan Ebanks early on when he bowled from the southern end, Combox end, and he got all his wickets from the northern end, but he's been carted over the park. Leg spin. Oh, this one is up in the air. There's a man getting on it right there at the point, and he dropped it.
Unbelievable. It was right there. It was high up in the air, and he did everything right. He came under the ball, but couldn't get a hold of it.
Let's have a look. Look at this. Had a year and a day. Settles, in and out.
Oh yes, surely you can see that he had his weight on the front foot but did not have stability in his base. So he was surely gonna drop this one.
I think you can put this fellow in, let me call, Minnesota. You can put him in New York. You can put him in Washington, D.C. naked, and he cannot catch a cold.
I worked hard to stop my laughter, but couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think he would
He
even
didn't
catch
have
a cold.
the ability, the technique, all the basics. None of them was there.
He did everything wrong. Every single thing wrong. Didn't even give himself a second chance of getting it. Yes, taking it too low, that's number one. Didn't get under the ball. In the meantime, the end of that over. So 3 for 45. Imran Khan. We're having more spin. So Lyndon Simmons just bowling the 1 over. Pulled himself out of the attack. 137 for 5. Good evening to folks who are in the Eastern Caribbean. It's still evening. But for those who are getting up over in Pakistan, India, the Asian continent, they're getting up at this time, right? I'll say good morning. Good morning to you. You're watching live cricket on MAQ TV at this time. It's evening time for us, here with our time at 5:40. Batsman is playing with soft hands. They're going to look for 2, and they're going to get it quite comfortably as well, because boundary riders were hitting the ropes and they just played with soft hands for the 2.
So you wanted to share the idea that what you liked about this tournament, and this time you were discussing that.
Oh yes, they're showcasing the youngsters, and I said I'm going to put some people on spot now in the West Indies. The only 2020 matches that are allowed in the West Indies is the CPL, and the CPL is franchise cricket. So, here is on the back foot and pulling this one down to deep backward square leg for 4.
By the way, that region is actually empty.
Yes, that's Damien Rowe. So, as I was saying here now, it's franchise cricket. So you're finding that international cricketers from all over the world are coming into the West Indies to play the CPL. Because, of course, you own your team, you want to win. So none of these youngsters you're seeing here on show in the US Open are in the draft to even get a game. So nobody is seeing them on the television. They're just playing club cricket. Here it is now that MAQ has opened the door for these guys who came from Jamaica, and I think it's some 6 or 7 of them. Same for Trinidad, where you have about some youngsters who has never been on the park, on the lights with TV, on an international ground. So the highlight of it, especially, I'm going to be biased here, for the West Indies, I'm a West Indian, they are showing the selectors, whomever are looking, to look at MAQ TV. The future is here for the West Indies. Some Jamaicans are on show, Trinidadians are on show, youngsters whom we haven't even heard of.
Yes, wonderful indeed. So these guys have finally got a platform where they can showcase themselves.
Oh, this is a big one again. Damien gets under this one. No, is a kill this time and launch it over the long on boundary for 6. Good looking shot.
Where was he in the last few matches of Dallas Smashers? I don't remember him coming up the order and like bringing on his best for his team.
I think the batting order was all upside down.
Yes,
I'm telling
you
the truth.
mentioned it in the previous match as well.
Yes, Damien is a good batter. Well, like I said, he is driving into the offside, taking on the extra cover fielder, and he didn't even bother to throw because he would have realized throwing would have been overthrows. So good thinking there on the part of the fielder. So these two batters are having fun. They're smiling and punching gloves. They're on the big MAQ TV. And MAQ TV is 24/7. 151 for 5, which indeed is the latest score here at the Broward County Stadium. Well, from around the 6. Oh, that's going to be wide and
Yes, maybe
wisely.
taking a role of a medium pacer here.
Mhm.
Jagisar, but he bowled beautiful in this tournament. Not a very good start from him this time.
Yes, he started from around the sticks and the angle pushed it right across the bat. Okay, he's going to change. He's going to go over the wicket now. Remember the arm with the ball furthest away from the sticks. That's bowling round the sticks, round the wicket. Into the offside, he's playing this one. Bang! Good effort down there, but to no avail as this one crashes into the boundary for 4.
Yes, it's a very decent pitch for batting and you are giving it all pace, all width. So it's easy for the batter to execute you for this boundary, and this man is doing so good for his team, Dallas Smasher.
Yeah, Damien Rowe is a good batter. I mean, he batted number 9 yesterday. I was like, a day before yesterday. Yesterday was the rest day. I was like, what in the world? This guy is a top order batsman. And if
These teams didn't get a chance to get along a lot, and also they didn't have any practice matches to know each other. So yes.
yeah, but he been on the park here. Somebody should have asked. He been in this tournament for a couple of years now. Yes. Even that Matt Brown, cricket player, you call him, he's ready to play. If you call him 12 o'clock in the night, he's ready to play.
What a great anticipation this is. Great commitment from a cricketer.
Yes. Oh, he's really leaning back on this one. He was trying to take the leather off of this ball. I'm telling you, he was really good. We would have seen just the cork if he would have caught up with that. The leather would have been off of that ball. Outside the off stump, going further away. Umpire is satisfied that he's not outside the off stump. As a matter of fact, the batter was going across. So perhaps he thinks he's taking the line with him. But it's a dot. So, down the leg side. That's a loose delivery. And he's going to get 4 for this.
Yes, not the best we are seeing from the Jagisar so far. He is giving those loose deliveries to Akhil Duda, who is out there trying to chase down this target within 17 overs. But not so good from New Yorkers this time. They're so close to the win here.
Yeah, I think they have an argument, because if somebody tell them in 17 overs you have to get it, and they go on to get it within 17 overs, I think they might take it to the boardroom. That's our instruction. The opening batters went out with that, and in the middle of it, we're hearing now somebody went and recalculate and say it's 12 overs. That should have been the first thing. Outside the off stump, and he's appealing for a stump. Not out, says the Square umpire Charlie Nazir. So 162 for 5, which is the latest score here at the Broward County Stadium.
Simmons with the ball here.
He's back in for his second over. He bowled a loosener for the first one, some 14 runs coming from his first over. He pulled himself out, and now he's saying, is it 17 overs they need to get this? I want a win though. He's going after him. He's going in the air. The fielder is unmoved in the mid-wicket area. Square leg was the one who was running to his left, but can't catch up with this one. He goes for a boundary.
Yes, good shot. This is from Damien Rowe. It was a full pitch delivery, but he knew there is no one out there at the square leg fielding this one.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would have told Damien and those guys it's not 17 overs. They're still going at the 17 overs because that was the whole instruction that was downstairs there. And then Simmons again down the leg side, and it's outside the leg stump. I thought he could have swept. Oh, he's overthrowing here. Simmons looking for the...
Yeah.
I think it might be a double bluff. He wanted to get Damien off strike. You never know. You never know. Simmons is an experienced cricketer. He said, no. This guy seems as if he's a good batter. Let me get him off strike, and I can bowl a flat, fast one. See, there's a flat, fast one. Bowled him.
Called him.
It worked. I tell you, I know the man. I'm in his head. He gave away a run to get Damien off strike. He's gonna bowl a faster, flatter one into the sticks. So said, so done.
I would say that's so smart of you and then of Simmons.
I see, flatter, faster. There it is, clean bowled.
Yes, this is experience and
Experience.
Simmons has. Yes, of course. I wanted to say this is the experience that Simmons have, but I'm so sorry. Yes, Ivor, you are the man here.
I call it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Simmons gave away that run because he's like, okay, I'm going to get Damien off strike. He just whacked me out the park here. He was going after me again. You know what happened? I have my chance. I take my chances against him. Let me give an over to him. And
Yes.
I said, the very next ball, I prefer to bowl to him. You're going to knock him over. So said, so done.
Yes, great tactics by him and you.
Okay, he's listening. I have to check and see if he has some earbuds in his ears. You never know. Technology, yeah? And he comes again. Oh, he's stampusing, saying, Damien Rowe, I don't want to give you that run out. You're cheating a run. You're staying your ground. Is that Raja?
Yes, Rajesh
yes.
Sharma is here.
Yes. Oh, that looks comical. So Simmons is on a hat trick just like that. He was carted out the park for 14 runs, put himself out, brought
didn't
himself
bowl this
back
one.
on, and then decide, listen, let's have a look. I'm going to hold this one back. Oh, he took a day and a Sunday. What is this? What is this? Did that ball bounce twice before he going?
No, it didn't. It directly hit the stump after one bounce. So it wasn't even a ball. It was tossed up for Rajesh Sharma.
So, see, he bowled a flatter, faster one, knocked him over, and now he tempos Raja, sent it in the air, and he stayed a year and a Sunday to get to him. And it looked so comical. Oh, I'm waiting. Oh my, where's the ball? Crash. Oh my goodness, we're having fun in the comebacks here. 169 for 7 over number 16, and they're trying to chase the 175 in 17 overs. That was the instructions up first. So if they don't get it in the 17 overs, they don't have an argument, because they knew it was 17 overs from the onset. But Simmons is a good old trickster. I need to have a talk with him. Watch him, he's smiling. He's a trickster.
Yeah.
He's on a hat trick. Look at him. He's just like, oh man, I can outsmart these guys.
It's nothing
man.
for me.
Yes. He's going to bowl a faster, flatter one here now. He's not going to change the field, even though he's on a hat trick.
Let's have a look. Saqib is the man. Oh, he does the same thing again.
Yes, let me see what he has to do. See, tampoosing him.
He's on a hat trick. He doesn't see anyone in the catching position though.
Alright, hat trick ball comes up. He's bowling around the sticks. That's Simmons and ball, and this time he's pulling this one and not getting a hold of it. So let's see what happens. He's going to run past the boundary. Did he get a touch, or is it buys? Yes, it's going to be buys. So beat the bat, beat the batsman pads, beat the sticks, and beat the wicket keeper. And down to the boundary, it was beaten. They're still running.
It went for 4.
Yes, that's what we play. Yes, that was replay.
So Ivor is in a mood.
Well, 173. They're trying to chase 175, right?
Yes, only 3 runs are needed in 24 balls. Let's see who's coming up. Jaisar rolling the ball into his hands.
You see, there is edge down here. They're still thinking 17 overs. I don't think they got to them with the 12 overs. So I don't know who gave the 12 overs. I don't think he got to them. They're gonna rush on the field. They're gonna be happy.
We have to stop them. Should I go running?
No. Then no. I think the 175 in 17 should stand, because that's what they were told. And that's a dot. As he was punching on the back foot, there was Damien Rowe. He's on 21 from 11. A good batsman, a good cricketer all around. He didn't do so well behind the sticks though. Dropped 2 catches, missed 2 stumping. And this one is hitting it in the air. He's gonna be gone. He was trying too hard. He came off the outer portion of the bat. He tried to whack it into the offside. And there it is.
Yes, not so good from Damien Rowe. You can see he was not in any position for this catch, but yet grabbed it somehow.
I see Tariq was there trying to get that catch. You saw Tariq was there trying to get it. He was right next to him.
Oh, okay, behind. Oh,
yes.
I thought the one who took the catch.
No.
Okay.
No, Tariq was right there next to him. He was
yeah.
unsure. He was saying, hey, if it bubbles from you, I'm going to take it.
Yes, Tariq is an important man.
Yeah, important man. He said, hey, I'm here as your backup. So he didn't get a bowl this time. So 173 for 8. If they're still trying to get it in 17 overs, they still have 4 deliveries in which to do so. So Damien Rowe left for 21.
Siddhant Shah, a young batter from Ohio, basically from India.
Yes.
He's on strike here.
Gets a chance to. They're going to be crowding him. It seems as if they're coming in.
He keeps busy with the ball. I saw him in the field when the ball went for a boundary and he went to bring it in. He kept rotating it. Like so, he's all the time spinning it into his hand and waiting for his turn to come for a ball.
Oh, okay. So 5 fielders in the ring.
The most attacking captaincy here. I've only seen it from Simmons.
Yes, Simmons. Yes.
Nobody else does like him in this tournament.
Yes, and that's something that folks have to look at the same time. Okay, here it is. They're running a quick single. I still think they're still trying to get this 175 in the 17 overs.
Yeah, we wanted some effort from the bowler as well. He should have come into his follow through to pick up the ball. But anyways, they are moving closer. The Dallas Smashers for their first win in this tournament. That too under 17 over, which is an argument here.
Yeah, well, and they said they'd have a better run rate than the Chicago Smashers once they win here within 17 overs. That was the instructions. Edging for the single.
Tariq is the man there.
Yes, Tariq is the man. He's not going to go past him. He's on show. That's a man of business. 49, Tariq. Here he is. Take a bow. Well fielded there by Tariq. So scores are level, 175 this time. So 1 for the win. 2 balls if you're going to get it within the 17 overs.
And he done it. He has driven towards the cover region and ball is running away for 4. Dallas Smashers has sealed their first win of this tournament.
Yes, and here it is. They're pulling the sticks. I told you it's 100 and... They said they had to win the match in 17 overs. So even the fielding team knew that. Everybody knew that. So they were trying to keep it in there. So there is no way you're going to tell that they didn't win this match. Because game, set, match within 17 overs. But it was done in good spirit. Along the way, we would have seen Lendl Simmons with some... Go ahead.
Yes, have a look at the scoreboard. Hani Ghori with a beautiful 50 on 27 balls. Saad Lawai 7 runs. Rohan Banks 25. Sami Sadiq 38. Exceptional Lockett was just on 14 balls. And then Damian Rowe and Akil 21 and 23. 8 runs of extras from New Yorker strikers. And they chased down 176 in 16.5 overs. Have a look at the bowling figures. Imran Khan is most prominent here with 3 wickets in his 4 overs, but not so economical for 45 runs. Ramallah Khan 3 overs, 45 run, 1 wicket, and Mohammad Momand and John Rugg Jagisar got 1 wicket each. The match summary is here. Majumdar, the exceptional knock he played today for his team of 79 runs. Sumit Verma complimented him so well of 40 runs on 24 balls. Nicholas Poo Singh 35 runs in 22 balls.
So folks, we'll be back here tomorrow at 10 o'clock for the playoffs. We'll tell you tomorrow. We're not going to do it officially tonight, who the 4 teams are. But tomorrow, 10 o'clock, we expect you to be on MAQ TV for the first of 2 semi-final games. So, first game begins at 10. Second game should be slated for 2 o'clock. So, that's where we're going to bring the curtain down tonight on the day number 5 of this, the US Open. This is the 16th edition of the US Open. So, for all viewers, we say